hunters.
What is up, everybody? Happy Sunday. We've got a super special guest on today. I'm so excited about. I know Korkio is too.
Yes.
Should we introduce the one, the only, Kevostrings?
Kevostrings.
Ew!
Hey, everybody.
Ladies Man of the Hunt. Welcome to Ladies of the Hunt.
You're
Thanks for having
probably the most famous coin hunter, I would say.
No,
Most
I'm just
popular,
an
the
everyday
most
old
well
guy.
known.
No.
Yeah.
One of us.
Everyone knows who you
so
are.
much.
Everyone
No,
knows.
but nobody knows my face until now. They no one knows. Now everyone at Vegas is gonna know who I am.
Oh no.
I feel like we've seen you here and there, like in pictures and stuff. So, I mean, your face wasn't a total mystery.
Some costume contests, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like the people who post their photos, they'll post it like once, and then you see it, and you're kind of like, oh, okay, that's what they look like, and then you forget about it. It's not like you're streaming every week, like you ladies, right, or like the Coin and everybody else, IT guy at one point, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You say that, but every time I finally see what someone looks like, I never forget it because like that's just what my brain relates that person to now. Like it's just that's what it is.
Especially when you don't see their face and then you finally are able to put a face to the name. It's like ingrained.
Yeah, because you have this idea in your head of like what they look like just by talking to them. And then once you finally see what they look like, you're like, oh my God, I was completely wrong. Because you know, you're never right.
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
You're never right about what someone looks like. So,
not usually. Well, welcome, Kevo. We're super amped to have you on finally. I know that you've been a long-time supporter of the stream, but I'm guessing there's a lot of people that obviously know about you and definitely want to learn more about you. Aside from, we'll get to everything that happened this week, but I think everybody wants to know more about Kevo. So tell us everything, IT guy style. When'd you start? How'd you start? All of the things.
What are your accolades?
For those who haven't listened to this episode of IT Guy, watching your gaming podcast.
So I started like back in May in Hawaii, 2021. Yeah. I think I like downloaded the game. It was like halfway through the event. I had found it from Reddit. Someone in my like local Discord had posted. I think they were making fun of like Pokemon Go players or something, and they're like, "I'm making crypto, or I'm getting crypto, and I play a game just like Pokemon Go." And I was like really interested, and then I downloaded it, and then I think I had to go to work in like 2 or 3 hours. So I was like, "Oh, I want to go out and I want to do stuff, but I don't want to like I need to get ready for work," and it was just conflicted. So the whole time I was going to work, I was like looking around, searching the map and everything, and I was so excited. Had no clue what I was doing. I had to like kind of figure out from the Discord over time like what these zeros and these digits meant in my phone for like crypto and whatnot, because I was like so
as we all did.
Yeah. And then like I remember the yellow crane race. That was like the next week. That was the next big thing, and everybody was trying to fill their yellow cranes first. And they posted the Calgary one, and it was downtown, and I'm like, oh, downtown's going to be like the best area to go. And it was okay. There was a couple vaults, but our yellow crane, I think there was 1 or 2 pucks in it like when I got to it. And I was like, I'll put as much as I can. I didn't have 10K, so I was like, oh, this is useless. I'm like,
couldn't even put one, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, eventually, like I went back. I think like 2 weeks later, I had 10K, and I put one in to get my blueprint.
Nice.
But by that point, it was like 60 or 70% filled because like someone we thought it was like a whale in Calgary that went and dumped all the resin in. I think it was probably Brend and like her little group. Yeah. But yeah,
the infamous Brend.
Like it was at one point in Edmonton and Calgary were actually like in the runnings. Everyone thought Toronto was going to do it in Vancouver, right? And then Vancouver, they like all got together. I think it was Squeamy and all them got them together to go fill it. And then right after that, it was like, oh, okay, we get the construction one. And then they even, I think ours got finished and they forgot about it. So we had to like message Squeamy to message Illusion Weaver to get like the blueprints delivered.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
But that was, I don't know, that was the game back then, right? It wasn't as like fine tuned as it is now. So
yeah, for sure.
You say that, but is it really?
It's in beta, right? That's what they say, right? That's
Right.
Yeah. It's crazy to think back though, and all of the early times and advantages and disadvantages, and how far the game has come, right?
Yeah. So apparently having Kevo brings everyone out of the woodwork. We've got Renee in the chat saying, "Is this Kevo?"
Renee.
You even brought the meanie who shall not be named out, for some chatting. So
Stefan's here.
Yeah.
And we've got Feed Goat and Medvarich and Jybone and
Channers.
GW Rules Chick. Yep, Channers, Crashman, PBL and LBS. What is up, everybody? I think we even saw a Coin Hunt crew in here, so welcome. Yes, everybody's been dying to see you, Kevo. So
you did an episode with IT Guy like way back in the day, didn't you?
Yeah, it was like right after the Hunter's Lodge, before the Pat Morita event. So it was a while ago.
Yeah. So we've heard you, but we've never seen you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, this is fun.
Stream thing was new, right? It was only Blockboy back in the day that did it.
Yeah. Blockboy,
for sure.
And then IT Guy, and then I Speak Nerd started the Wikipod. And Sack and Beats, and
I like seeing everybody's faces.
Yeah, me too. So so you're around Calgary. Are you in Calgary or small town outside of Calgary, or?
No, I'm in Calgary. Most of the Alberta players though, like you said, they're all in like small little like towns or hamlets like outside. Like B-Pod lives like 90 minutes away from me, and he always comes into town. So when he comes in, we usually try and meet up. And like with that guy, he always wants to walk. So we're like, every time I meet him, I'm doing like at least 3 or 4 walking like quests, just because we're walking around talking the whole time.
Nice.
And I saw them, I think him and Jazelle like right around Christmas. And it was crazy too, because she gave birth, I think, on the 1st, right? They had like the New Year's baby.
Oh,
But I saw like at the beginning of December, and they're like, we're not going to come in for Christmas. And then sure enough, I'm hitting my Christmas tree loop on my way home, and I run past them, and I'm like, did you guys get anything good? Like,
oh, they're not going to come out, but they did anyway. It just draws you in. Like you say no, and then, I mean, you end up doing shit anyway.
Yeah, as soon as there's like Christmas trees, right? Epic trees, everybody freaks out and goes for it.
Yeah.
The FOMO kicks in. The FOMO in this game is so real.
Yeah. So, I have a question. I feel like we all know why your name is Kevo, but where does the strings part come in to your name?
So I've used strings online for like a long time. That's been like my alias, I guess, for like online activity on message boards and stuff. It started way back in like 2002, 2003. It's from the Japanese anime Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a character named Strings. Yeah.
Oh,
so it's
okay.
Yeah. Don't like to discuss much, but I'll tell the ladies, right? But yeah, and then eventually, my name's Kevin, so Kev was like short for Kevin. The O, it kind of goes together. Kevostrings. I don't know.
Yeah, it's got
I think I needed an Instagram name like in 2009, and I made it. So.
Well, now it's like your whole brand, and it's very fitting because we got Mama Strings, we got Kevostrings, we got Created by Strings, all the tags. Yeah, it's awesome. And it rhymes with Coin Hunt memes, so.
Kind of, yeah.
Kind of.
So, okay, so you guys started playing around the same time, you and Mama, right? Because you started in May, like around the Hawaii event, right?
Exactly. So, Kevo, I want to know, did you get the Chill QB blueprint?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
I didn't even have the red key for the floating vault. I was so, like, I remember starting playing.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's like,
no chance.
There was all these new players. They're like, that's all I'm doing is driving around getting keys. And I'm like, and like looking back, like if I had the knowledge I have now going back, I probably could have done it. But I didn't know where keys were. We didn't have the Coin Hunt map. We had that crappy map before Anakura made one. that a lot of people don't even know about, and it was like terrible to do
I
anything
remember that thing. It was horrible.
and I don't even think keys were on there. Maybe they were. I remember vaults. You had to put the vaults on there. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
it was bad.
It was.
I did get
miss key booths, but
I did get
crazy.
the surf and the hula, so it was okay.
Nice. Yeah, same.
Nice.
Yeah, I think during that time it was when I figured out what a red key was, I was like, "What? That's like impossible." and now
we do it every event.
Yeah.
And then there was a rumor for like a red vault for Canada Day, right? And like for that first Canada Day and then Independence Day, right, for the States, that big event they did for both countries. And I remember I was like, okay, well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and save and get a red key because I want to hit this $100 vault, right? Because that was the appeal back then with crypto. So I remember saving, and then sure enough, the event starts. I'm at work, and then I go home, and I'm like, I'll take a break for like, I'll get some food, I'll eat, and then I'll go back out. I get home, and I get the message, Parker Dudeman solved the red vault, and we're just like, oh, okay. So like the rest of Canada or the rest of Calgary's like, okay, we got to try and find this vault. Like, so we're like posting in the Discord. I'm checking here, I'm checking there. And I was so pissed because I got the message and I was like, I was going to go downtown, but everyone downtown's like, oh, it's not here. It's not here. But my route to go to downtown is right by that red vault. So I would have seen it, but
yeah, no.
Man.
Just so how you play the game, right?
Even though it wasn't downtown,
it's
if
like
you had checked
downtown,
you would have passed where it actually was.
It's exactly like how I go downtown when I go, yeah.
So that was the original Parker Dude Man situation. Right. Yeah, that coin.
Just the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, let's skip ahead to the second time.
So the second time, I think it was Halloween, because our elemental, they didn't hit the elemental one. There was actually like a small group that got together and hit it, and I knew I wanted to print my fire QB, and I'm like, there's no way I'm going to be able to hit the red and say like buy these fire crystals from the auction house. So I didn't hit it. So I didn't go meet this little group. But then the next one was, I think it was Halloween we got it. And it was like I remember waking up because everyone we were looking around the city too. He hadn't, or that Parker Dudeman hadn't hit the vault yet. I go to bed, I wake up, and this is I think like at least 9 o'clock in the morning, right? And apparently I get the message, Parker Dudeman solved the red vaults, and then I get the message, the red vaults it's to spawn to a yellow, and then by the time the 3 hours had gone by, I'd woken up at 9 o'clock. It was a green vault again. So we're just like, what the heck, right?
Dude.
So he did it in the middle of the night?
At like 3 a.m.
Yeah. What is this guy's deal?
Yeah. So like there's like the thing, like Full of Dumplings always makes that joke, like, oh, boycott their vault, don't hit their vaults. So that's like our joke with Parker Dudeman is you're not supposed to hit his vaults. And I know most of his are located on like this one street with like all these bars and restaurants and stuff. So like at was one point I know where his vaults are not to hit them, but occasionally I'll go and I'll hit them. Our yellow vault recently got moved in the summer because I think like when West Beach came, it was like all kind of gated off, but we were able to hit it anyways. We can just kind of like lean up against the gate and hit it. But someone complained apparently and they moved it. And it's right beside Parker Dudeman's vault now. It's like UV. So like if you ever come to Calgary and you hit our yellow vaults, don't hit Parker Dudeman's vault right beside it.
Fair enough.
Good to know. I usually vacation to warm areas. So I mean, at some point I'm gonna have to make it up to Canada because all y'all are up there. But yeah, it's not warm. So
yeah, there's not much to see in Calgary. Banff's nice though. If you like to ski and snowboard too, you know, in the winter and stuff. But it's really nice in like the spring and the summer. Nice mountains.
I mean, I've been to Victoria, and that is one of my favorite cities. I think it's gorgeous.
BC is just beautiful in general.
Yeah.
But yeah, like Medsey lives, I think, like an hour, 45 minutes away from Banff because he's in Canmore, which is another small kind of mountain town too. He's got
the best Twitter pictures, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Love them.
So we've got Hayes in the chat saying, Kevo, I need a custom QB.
Yeah.
Hit him up, slide into those DMs.
What would it be, Hayes? Just like a cloud of smoke and then it's a QB?
Nice. So, okay, so how did you get into, like, I'm guessing your own QB was the first custom QB you designed. Is that correct? Or did you make one for someone else before making your own?
Guys, we're getting into like Kevostrings show territory.
Oh, well,
so
hey, if you don't,
Korkio.
if you don't want to talk about that, we don't have to talk about that. We can save that.
So I made the first one I made was like this really crappy Homer Simpson, just because like everybody had this Block Boy had one, Beats had one, I think at that point, and then I think Zero Eye had that like pink one with like the flame. So I made like a really crappy Homer Simpson, and I still have it. So that's gonna be like one of the things I can show it off, and it sucks. Like it's not good. And then after
where it all started.
Got a little bit better, and I made like this cowboy guy, and then that was kind of the one I used for a bit. And then I think it was Poss, because he kept talking about wanting a beer one, and everybody was getting them from either Pizza Party or Billy at the time.
Billy Barker, yeah.
Yeah, and then so they were doing them, and then I remember Poss was like, I want a beer one, and I was like, hey man, like let me try and do this. I think I have like an idea. So I made him that iconic beer one that he loves so much. I made him a better one since, but he still likes that other one. So I made that one, and then there was a couple other. I think KSG, I made one for him too, and then Antrev wanted right after I made KSG 25s. Antrev wanted one too, so I made one for him, and then it just kind of snowballed. And then eventually I made one for me, right? And it was just kind of like a joke because I kept using the cowboy. And then I don't know, I just kept using it over and over again, and it just caught on.
So, yeah, your custom QB now is so awesome.
Yeah.
He's like naked. He's the only one that doesn't have clothes. So.
Nikki QB. Nikki Blue.
So how many people a week would you say hit you up for a custom QB?
They always do it at the same time. I'll be dead for like a week or so, and then I'll get like 3 or 4 the same day, and I'll be like, what the heck happened? Did someone like talk about me or something? Like but I would
in waves.
I think I was talking to someone the other day, and they're like, how many have you made? And I'm thinking, I lost count, but I'm pretty sure I'm over 200 right now.
Wow.
And like either I've made as like a joke, or for me, or for other people, yeah, or for like the collage too, right?
Wow,
nice.
That's crazy.
A lot.
So,
and to think that you were like just getting started with it, like just as you found the game and made your own.
I used Procreate, and I had downloaded it I think like 3 or 4 years ago, and I literally started using it when I started playing Coin Hunt to make memes and do edits on memes, and then I wanted to like put the QB head on different people for memes, which is like everybody does now, and then so I started using Procreate. And then I just started making QBs, and it just kind of snowballed from there. Like, yeah. And like I showed you guys earlier, I'm trying to like animate them now, and it's tough.
Yeah.
You're animating them? Wait.
You didn't see the message, Korkio?
Check your DMs.
So... I mean,
yeah, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
We can't spill it, but we'll have to save, a little bit for his Kevo show in Vegas. Super excited.
Yeah. I got bit off more than I can chew, so we'll see.
Well, I think the quality of the meme that you put out, the meme / poster billboard thing for the Kevo show was amazing. So if it's anything
it was my final project for school.
Really?
So
I love it.
So I took InDesign. It's like an Adobe app, right, for kind of like print media. So if you like magazines, newsletters, and brochures, and like other stuff like that, right? And that was our project, was to do a brochure. And I was what's that guy's name? Ad homum. I don't know. The guy who made the brochure about Vegas.
Yeah.
Yes.
I always want to call him Agamemnon. That guy.
Agamemnon. Yeah. They were making the brochure for Vegas, right? And then I saw that I had to do a trifold brochure as my final project, and I was like, oh, well, I'm gonna make a brochure spoofing his brochure, which is spoofing Coin on Fest. And then I posted it, and then like all the mods came into the Discord right away, and they're like messaging me about this, like, what is this? And I'm like, oh, it's my school project. Like, don't worry about it. It's just a joke, right? It's supposed to be tongue in cheek, but.
You're like, I'm not selling tickets on Ticketmaster. It's just a joke.
Yeah, like, I think Full of Dumplings went to the website, right? And she's like, why did I go to the website? Like,
that's hilarious.
That's great.
I think that means you did a really good job.
Yeah. Hopefully you get an A, because apparently it was successful here. So
Definitely.
So we've got Lil Crypto in the chat asking, does the Kevo show cost money to attend, or does our general admission for Coin Hunt Fest count?
Your general admission counts. It's one of the wonderful panels being included as part of Coin Hunt Fest.
Yeah.
Sessions, panel. It feels wrong to call it a panel because it's so much more than that.
Yeah.
From what I've heard so far.
I mean, a panel is usually just like a long table with people sitting at it discussing a topic. I feel like that's not going to happen at all.
Did we secure the table? I know we got.
Kevo's too creative for that.
Yo.
We'll have to sidebar.
Yeah. I'm
wait, so
so
Kevo,
jealous.
While we're on the topic of your custom QBs, do you have a specific QB that you would say is your favorite, or like a couple of top QBs that you've made that
Wait. They're like children, right? You can't pick favorites, because then people are going to be like, oh, I'm the favorite. Then they're going to turn into an asshole.
Yep.
Right?
Exactly.
Very true. I'm just scrolling through a bunch.
Unless like one of your favorites is not one that you did for someone else.
I do like the zombie ones they made. I think those are the coolest ones. I got to be the most.
Those are super cool.
Those. Really excited for like next year to make more zombies, but yeah.
I loved the bride and groom ones that you did for Baby Yoda and
Bullish 13
and Bullish, yeah, when they climbed the volcano for their honeymoon. I thought those were really cute.
Yeah, K-Hag reached out and he was just like, we want to get them like a special gift. And then I'm like, okay. So then I made like I did my version of like the volcano with like the chief, and then everyone else had QBs except for, I think there was 2, right? The Hawaiian hunters. So we just like made their tiki as their QB in the picture.
Yeah.
So
it was so awesome.
It was great.
Super creative. They loved it.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I feel like your art has like been everywhere. I feel like people share your art more than just like random things out of the game. It's like yeah. Which is why I say you're like the most popular player because of that.
That's their choice. Like I've never gone to someone and be like, hey, post this in off topic. Like you got to show my work. It's always them, right? So I'm really surprised when I do get tagged, but I'm really fortunate, I guess. Like everyone wants to like promote it and show it off, but
it's really good.
It could be because Manel, right? Manel was one of the first ones too to like always flex his stuff, and he always likes to flex the new QB. So it's just they want to show Manel up, I guess. I don't know.
No, it'll be awesome once the game explodes, though. Hopefully you can just do this like full time, just coin hunt and custom QB it up.
I don't know. I'm looking to finish my graphic design stuff by the end of this year, so get something a little bit more into like kind of hands-on creative. So it'll be pretty cool.
For sure.
Yes.
Well, we're lucky to have you now. Then you better get your QBs fast, people.
Yeah. Well, and I imagine that.
Move on to bigger.
I imagine with that, with the fest coming up, like that kind of pushed more people to get them too, because I know I got a couple of like shirt orders where they were like, I'm having Kevo make my custom QB right now, so I want to be ready to put it on a shirt. So I figure that's that's kind of helping.
I feel like I'm gonna probably, like, depending on how my Kevostrings show goes, I might have to put like a stop on them maybe like 2 or 3 weeks before. But we'll see. Like so far I've been able to manage them, but if I get like an influx of like a bunch of people who want them, I might have to do something like that. And then I don't know if they can harass me at Coin Hunt Fest, and then maybe I'll get it done that.
Well, you heard it, guys. Get it now or don't get it. I mean,
yep.
Yeah. I've been working on something for Coin Hunt Fest, even though I'm not going to be there. And
let's see it.
Well, I don't know. Should I just show off the mistake and people can guess what the actual thing is going to be? So
Sure.
my 3D printer made this. It
What
really messed up.
That glob of gold is.
Yeah. Oh, now
Is
it's
that like
black.
a structure or something?
No, well, so it's got these supports on it so that it builds properly.
Oh, the QB. I see it now.
Yeah. And it's I wasn't paying attention and it got unstuck and it just became a blob head. Why does it keep okay?
It'd
Keeps
be like the
making it
churro structure.
the churro structure. No, maybe I'll show off what they actually are because that's exciting. Okay, so
Good guess, Kata. That's exactly what it is.
so little OGs. They're gold. They're shiny, silky golds. And they will be keychains.
Yes.
I've already sold one of them to Joey.
So awesome.
Yeah. They look really good if the printer doesn't mess up. But so far, I've only been able to print 2. And we've got a new nozzle for the 3D printer coming in tomorrow because I'm thinking that the nozzle was just not appropriate for this kind of filament because I tried to do a batch of 5 and you should have seen what that ended up as. It was like,
Ooh.
yeah, they got halfway through and then it messed up. So the first half, like that's all garbage. Like that was expensive garbage because all that filament I can't use again. I was really bummed about it. Yeah.
Dang it.
So I will try to print as many as I can of these in time for Coin Hunt Fest. So these will be a limited supply, and Mama will have them. And yeah, you can buy them.
You'll just have to come find. You'll have to come find me at Coin Hunt Fest.
We're all gonna like bring stuff and like barter and trade with each other. I'll give you 3 pence for like an OG keychain. Like.
Oh, but Korkio made these ones, so all the trades are going to be up to her. I'll need a Discord verified message that she approves.
Yeah. And
but we'll
and
have,
honestly,
yeah, we are going to do, I'm excited to, like, for the pins and stuff. We're definitely, I feel like everybody's going to have a little bit of something. We're going to be trading and gifting, and it's going to be lots of fun.
I've got such a collection just from the things that we've already done, like the gifts that I have from Hawaii, and then like the stuff VW Rules sent, and like I've got a whole family of 3D printed cubies, and then like I've got all this random scattered merch stuff. It's so exciting. Like I'm gonna have a shrine in my new office at the new house. It's gonna be so great.
VW send you a bunch of Taco Bell hot sauce too. And like probably like 300 packets, like with those like nuts from Hawaii too, and then the Matiki keychain, and then like everything.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
I didn't get Taco Bell hot sauce.
Yeah, because I'm special.
Peppo did.
That's crazy.
You know what I do have though is a super sick Mama Strings exclusive toque that I'm obsessed with. So
Yes.
I feel pretty awesome about that. Say that again.
Mine got stolen.
No.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think I messaged because when we had that Coin Hunt Fest kind of meet, right? So my car window got smashed like that night. Like I park at a station, right? And there's a lot of like homeless kind of people around the area. And I'd left my cigarettes kind of on my seat, unfortunately. So when I got back to my car, my window was smashed. Cigarettes
Over a
were
pack of cigarettes.
My Coin Hunt toque was gone. I also had a like a Capsule Corp Dragon Ball keychain like hanging. They took that.
So random.
How much are cigarettes there that it's worth smashing a car window for?
I know,
for
what?
like a 25 pack for like a good brand, probably $20. Like they're expensive.
Oh damn, that is expensive. Korkio. Ours are like half that cost, but
Mine's like a quarter of that cost.
Liquor too. Liquor's like way cheap compared to like us.
That's
Wow.
wild.
So when
me and Marvin's house can share one. I'll bring one back for you because that's horrible. You should have one of your own.
No, I already like my mom. I think she's gonna be knitting me one. I haven't seen her though in like 2 weeks.
Go visit your mom.
I was gonna go tonight. We usually go on Sundays, and there's like a family dinner, and then I'm usually done before you guys start streaming. But we had like a huge snowstorm on Friday, like right when they released the green vaults. So like, I really don't want to kind of go because they live on the other side of the city. So I'll probably just go next week once the snow clears up. So it's not too bad. But yeah,
Gotta
usually I
stay
just
safe.
show up, and she usually has like a bunch of toques knitted for me and just like gives them to me. So like the
Aw.
whole coin hunt design, like I made her the QB design. Like I like etched it out for her, and I'm like, can you do this on a toque? Because you make me all these toques anyways. Like there's no joke. Like I literally have a duffel bag full of toques for my mom that she's
Oh
knitted
my
me.
God, that's so
Like
nice.
she's like, and we joke like everyone in my family because they always get her to commission like sweaters and stuff for like their kids or their significant other and stuff, right? For like Christmas photos and stuff. So we always joke how she's like a sweatshop, she's a machine. And then when she started doing twin hot ones, like literally within a week she had 10 done, and I'm like, how are you doing these like so fast? Like she's just like a master of knitter. Yeah.
Yeah, the creativity and talent runs in the family, I guess. We see where you get it from.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
it sounds like she has a lot of time on her hands. Have you not gotten her to start playing this game?
She has an iPhone. She
Oh.
doesn't leave the house. Like she likes staying home because she's retired now. And then she
Mm.
makes my dad do like all the shopping and like bitch work. So yeah,
Yeah,
Good
I
for
don't.
her.
I
fair
feel like my
enough.
dad would start playing more than my mom, but same thing. Like he has an iPhone. Um, the whole crypto thing, they're not into either. Too, they're really skeptical of crypto. So I think with
Mm.
the gift cards, I might be able to get them to start playing if Apple releases it. But then, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome.
I'm sure my mom, like, once that the gift card thing is out, like my mom literally walks across the parking lot to go to Target, so I'm sure she would be all about that, and she'll start playing a lot too. But yeah, that iPhone thing, I feel like that's gonna change soon. I see it coming.
I hope
really
so.
do.
I kind of hope UK and Philippines and all those countries get payouts though first, but we'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not instead of, but we'll see.
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I made that UK QB for free like 2 weeks ago. I don't know if you've seen it. He was wearing it,
no,
and
I heard about some
a lot of the UK
bunch of.
players were getting pissed about it because
Wait,
it's
yeah,
Really?
what? I heard
it's
something about this on the Coin Hunt Crew podcast, but I didn't understand what they were referring to or what Free was referring to.
he wanted a QB basically with like a QB crying with like an I Heart UK shirt with like money and then a bunch of crypto. So I made it for him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get banned for this," and I'm like, I don't think so. I think they'll be okay with it, right? And then sure enough, he wears it, and then Warm is just so pissed about it, just like constantly bringing it up in the Discord. But at least like Free, he took it down pretty quick. He was a good player about that, but I don't know. And then I made the joke. I'm like, we only roast the ones we love. Like we're not gonna like. It's kind of like haha, but we're not like. It's not malicious or anything. We're just kind of poking
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just getting some eyes on the I don't know. It's really about like them not getting payouts, right? So it's just bringing more attention to that issue, I think. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel bad. I haven't heard or seen anything that's gone on this week. I meant to catch up on Coin Hunt Crew, but that didn't happen either. Like, I started an episode and then I had to pause it and then I never got to restart it again. And I haven't been in the Discord at all. So anything that's happened aside from Green Vaults, I don't know what the hell's going on. So you guys are going to have to tell me about it.
Yeah, no worries. We got you.
Yeah.
I think between Kevo and I, we could cover our bases.
Yeah.
It's so fast paced now to like keep like up to like because it moves so fast. And I remember like when I first started too, like you would see the same messages from like a day or two ago. You could scroll up and
Yeah.
stuff. Whereas now everything's like so fast paced, right?
Yeah, there's so
Yeah.
many people.
It's even getting hard to like search Discord for like certain things. Like I'll just put illusion like messages from Illusion Weaver and it's like there's like 3 pages of them and I'm like, God, what am I supposed to do here? I guess that's what the wiki newsletter is good for, right? Because they do like the whole beans thing. So yeah,
Totally.
yeah, which
Yeah.
I also haven't had time to read either. So.
Yeah, but like
Oh,
I don't know.
okay.
Your stream, you kind of summarize most of the stuff of the week too. Coin on Crew is pretty good too.
So.
They're usually on top of it, right?
Yeah.
So Mama summarizes the stuff because I don't know what it is.
Then we talk about it.
Yeah.
Speaking of summarizing stuff, though, while we're on the topic, there was a 2022 wrap-up article that came out. Did you have a chance to read that, Korkio?
I did see that. Yes, I did.
There we go.
Because I know that that's important. If you're ever expect to solve a purple vault, you need to know the answer. Like, you need to know what's in that article. So,
yeah.
You just get Harlog like on your Discord voice chat, and then get the wiki team to help you out, right? You don't need to remember anything in this game, right?
Yeah. But see, I like to be the person in the ear helping the other people out. So
knowledge
that's why I need to know.
You need to use Control F, right? You just got to be fast.
Right.
Banned.
Yeah.
Control F is stealing. That's Squeamy's nowadays. I love it. But crazy, last year the biggest earner right at the top of the article, right, from the PDF that they include in there, is almost $3 million in crypto was earned last year, which is freaking awesome. Yeah. Obviously a lot of that being Bitcoin and Ethereum, but then with the Veriblock and the Suku events that had some stuff in there too. There was 153,000 QBs printed, which I thought was
insane.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Wait, was one of these in here.
West Beach printed like almost 2,000 of those.
Yeah, that's what blew my mind. Do you know how many QBs he'd have to like print per day for that? Like, that's insane. Like, what the hell is he doing? Is it the leprechauns? Like, what is it?
He does have the blueprint.
I mean, I do too, and I haven't printed it once. I have the leprechaun blueprint.
Well, you don't print anything.
Well, I bought it so that I could print stuff, and then there's just been so many in the auction house. It's like, well, what's the point? So
I don't know. I like to keep I feel like we should keep some QBs rare, but then you have the other people who want to print the QBs to get keys and stuff, and that's the whole like economy, right? For them to like produce with those blueprints. But I feel like in some scenarios, if you hold the blueprint and we're not printing as many, it does make it worth more money, more keys.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Game of choices, right?
Yes. You know what I found really interesting is the most printed QBs are QBs I have not printed.
But they're all commons, right? So
they're all commons, but I don't have any of them.
So when is that leaderboard run, Korkio? I think they were talking about it on
I don't
crew,
fucking know.
They were talking about it on the crew.
I mean, wait. They were talking about whose leaderboard run on the crew?
I think Will had mentioned that there's a lot of players who haven't printed like a majority of their QBs for an eventual leaderboard run, but they don't know exactly when that leaderboard run is, and that it'll probably never happen.
Yep, it'll probably never happen.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking if I somehow get this house fully renovated and have like a light month of work, that's when it's going to happen. And it also has to be sometime in the spring, summer, or fall, because it can't be in the winter because I'm going to have to walk a lot. And this is the plains, the Midwestern plains, which is extremely windy. So when it's cold, it's just that much more cold. So that's not happening in the winter. But yeah, so maybe it'll happen eventually. It's been kicking me in, like, I've been kicking myself in the butt because Adventure Road, like, there's so many commons that show up that I can't equip because I'm not, like, I haven't printed them yet. So, whatever.
You just have to go buy them in the auction house. They're commons, they're pretty cheap usually.
Yeah, but I ain't got keys to spend on that shit. I'm too broke. Way too broke.
Perma broke.
Yep. So yeah, I thought some of the numbers in here were interesting. So the QBs never picked up at a print shop. Last year was 1,040. This year it was 2,189.
Sad QBs.
Yeah. I wonder if those are players that like started playing and then stopped, or if people literally just forgot. I mean, I use the same print shop all the time, so I know I don't have any that I've forgotten.
I was thinking about that the other day. Like, I think I've used maybe 6 or 7 print shops around me. Just kind of like if I'm near it, I'll like, oh, I'll print something. I used to leave ones there. Like if I, like, especially with the cats, like I would always print like bobas and rondas and stuff. And I'd be like, I'm not gonna wait 5 minutes for this. Then I would like go and I'd leave, right?
Yeah.
But ever since I learned that trick, I think Rainstorm was the one who mentioned it. If you leave your screen open with the print, you can just drive home, right? You're not gonna be able to hit vaults or like do anything on the way, but if you leave it open, right? If you're walking home or driving home, right? And then you can still get it printed. So now I never leave them, but before I used to, and then I would go back and pick it up and like a couple weeks later.
Yeah.
Well, but so you've picked up all of yours by this point. So
yeah. I am also surprised by that number. It seems like a lot.
It is a lot. Considering like at the beginning of last year, we were estimating that there were about 6,000 active users.
We did have a lot of QBs though, like a ton of new QBs come in. So like true. With Tikis and Cats and World Cup QBs, like between all of those, I guess I could kind of see it where, you know, you just leave like an Ecuador QB in the print shop. You're like, I don't need that guy.
Yeah, I guess that's possible.
I don't know.
It's also kind of interesting to me how much people like pizza. Like this pizza QB is popular. And is it the ice QB? Is that the other one?
Most equipped.
Small. Yeah, it's most equipped, and it's also like on the most equipped things for each country, except for Malaysia. But that's because they have all their new Chinese New Year ones. But yeah,
I really like the SQB. I like the animation for it.
I do too. Let's see. Most keys.
What about these auctions? Yes, these auction house stats here.
This was really interesting because it's Excalibur, and wasn't Excalibur like basically selling off everything at one point? Like that's got to be what some of this was.
Definitely.
But
and then buying stuff.
Didn't Zach get that last year when he was selling off all his stuff to get the architects, or just get the keys for the architect? And
did they have that stat last year? Yeah, I think they did. I think you're right.
Probably.
Yeah, but almost 172,000 keys that were traded by Excalibur in the auction house. That's crazy.
That's a lot of keys.
Yeah, and
with all the keys.
What's interesting is this longest auction, which was 78 hours and 45 minutes. So that means the standard auction will last 72 hours, right? But it'll extend 15 minutes for each bid right before the end, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this one was extended for 6 hours and 45 minutes? But it doesn't even say what it was. It says it was by steel.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe for the sushi. Wait, has the Master Sushi Chef blueprint gone on the auction house?
I don't know, but I almost feel like this was the one of the QBs that I bought, because I remember it was either the fire dragon or it was the chill. One of those two, like, ended hours after it was supposed to end.
They probably beat you by like 15 minutes or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wonder what it was.
Yeah. It's definitely interesting.
Of course, Manel with the most trades on the auction house. No surprise there. Great job, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, Manel says it was his Valentine blueprint was over. Oh, maybe it wasn't exactly his, but it was over 7 hours with West Beach. Oh, nice. Okay. I don't know. Maybe they are not super accurate stats. Not totally sure.
I remember, what was it? There was one article recently that definitely had incorrect stats in it, and I messaged someone about it, and they're like, yeah, that's not a surprise. We're going to fix it. I can't remember what.
Boy.
Yeah, I can't remember what article it was, but I remember because I knew that I had beat out. Oh, it was the World Cup one, and it said most accurate picks, and like I knew that my rate was better than the like handful of people they listed as the best rates, and I was like, this isn't possible because my prediction rate was this, and theirs is less than that. So how? Like, and they're like, oh yeah, not a surprise that they got that wrong. So I haven't gone back to see if they updated it, but I'm also not surprised if some of these are wrong. So
just off.
Yeah. I thought it was funny that the most failed question this year is the same as the most failed question last year. Like, didn't you guys figure it out by now?
Did we learn nothing?
It's got to be all the new players, right?
Right. We'll blame it on the new players.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not me. I'm not getting it wrong. All right. So y'all know Apple was founded in what year? Does anyone know? Or are you all just getting it wrong? Yeah, 1976.
Nope, nobody put it into the chat.
So, not a surprise that books was everyone's least favorite category. What is surprising to me, the most popular user vault is by Vixville. I don't know this person. Am I supposed to know this person?
Never heard of them.
That's so crazy. So I wonder, maybe they're in Vancouver.
Maybe
so,
Manel
yeah, you Vancouver people, do you know who this Vixville person is? But yeah, so if anyone knows who they are, let us know, because I was kind of curious about that. Manel says she in Vancouver. Okay. Yes, and VW Rules Chick agrees. So, there we go. It must be a really good spot.
I guess, yeah. Just super convenient for a lot of people. It's been hit a lot of times.
Yeah.
It's a lot of key kickbacks.
I mean, okay, so 4379 keys inserted. Let me do some. That means 12 keys per day are put into that user vault.
Wow. Not bad. Not bad.
Yep.
I want that location.
Yeah, right? That means you're getting a key kickback, like, more often than every other day. Like, more like, it's every other day, but it's...
more frequently.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. What else do we have here that's interesting?
Hunters that finished the volcano quest.
Yeah, that's us. Do you have any plans to do that, Kevo?
Yeah.
No, not anytime soon.
No.
It'd be nice to go to Hawaii for sure. But yeah.
Vegas first.
Yeah, we'll do Vegas first.
Yeah. Good plan.
I thought it was interesting, guys, that there were the way that they worded the hunters that started the sushi quest.
Yeah.
Regardless if completed or not.
Right. So how does that even work? So like
does it cost a key to start it or no?
I don't
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But so you go and start it, and then like you have to sit there for what is it, like 15 minutes or half an hour or something, and then if you do that, then it completes
45?
and then you get your thing. 45?
It's 45, yeah. Because I think
Boy.
someone in the Discord recently, and they're like complaining about how they drank 3 beers and they ate their food, and they were still like trying to like make awkward small talk with the bartender for like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's just like too slower or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you have to stay. I would assume like your QB can't move around, right? Because I think K-Hag apparently he started it right and he got locked out, and then they had to change the time for him to do it again or something when it first came out.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like my downtown area, like my QB, like it's GPS drifting like everywhere, like all along the map and stuff. I'll be on like the train or something, and then it goes like off onto like two blocks over. So I don't know, like depending on the area they put it, like I would be afraid like if it would jump or something, and then I have to start over and do it again.
Yeah.
That would suck.
So yeah, so that's I guess why they say started, because some people
get locked out and just don't go back.
Yeah, I guess.
Like, nope.
Yep. So the other stat that I'm a part of in here is hunters that solved all adventure roads, because that was for 2022. 2023 is a whole new year. We can talk about that later.
I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
Yeah. So, and then hunters that bought the adventure pass, 870. Did you buy it, Kevo?
Yeah, I've completed Adventure Road all 3 months so far.
Nice.
The February is going to be tough though, because there's only 28 days, right? And there's 30 tiers. So,
oh yeah.
and like the last couple quests for Adventure Road have been pretty, for me, they've been pretty kind of tough. Like it's been like, what was it? Where it was equipped Laura, and I threw mine in the cauldron, and then there was, I think there was, it was equipped Japan, and that's like the one soccer QE I don't have. And every time I bid on, someone bids me up to like a yellow, and I'm like, well, screw this, like.
Yeah. I've had the same thing. Like I actually went looking in my inventory for Laura, and then I was like, crap, I fed her to the cauldron. Like I knew that that's the one I had printed, but like, yeah, she's already gone. So
forgot.
Wait, didn't I print 2 Lauras? What? Oh, I sold the other one to Danibus.
Oh,
that's right. Yep, I sold it so I could have enough keys to complete the thing. Yep. So, oh well.
That was smart though. You can always
except I should have waited a day, because they were going for like 400 keys more the day after mine ended. So, whatever. It is what it is.
Well, let's see. The amount of walking that everybody did is pretty impressive too.
Yeah.
Lots of people that finished like over 251 days of walking quests. Amazing.
Yeah, what's crazy to me is, oh wait, so is that the amount of days that existed since they started it? And I don't
know actually. I was just thinking the same thing. Like, is that why they say the longest streak, or is that like the max streak? And they all, I think
they said it was consecutive days of walking. I know B-Pod asked if that was like incorrect too, because he, like, every time I meet him, he's like, I've never missed a walking quest, I've never missed one, right? And they were like, no, like they looked back and apparently he missed the first day. But if I remember correctly, like the update came out either in the morning or in the afternoon, and then at reset the new day started. So you only had you had a small amount of time to do the walking quest for that first day, and then it was
some people did it. These 5 people happened to do it in those hours.
It was easier that first week or two, right, before they like buffed it, right? And then key values were better too, right? So I guess so.
Huh. Okay, so it only existed for 251 days in 2022. I was wondering how 5 people managed to have the exact same streak, but that makes more sense that it was only it only existed for that amount of time. So yeah.
But I was also surprised to not see B-Pod on there, because I remember hearing him say that he hadn't missed a day. So I was like, that's interesting.
Yeah, like his wife gave birth and he was out doing walking quests.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't know. They're awesome. I'm sure he found some time to do it, and
Yeah. I'm sure it takes him less than 2 hours. You know, he's like one of those lucky.
He's a tall guy. He's got big legs, so yeah, probably just like my small steps don't track as much. So
But that's interesting because I always thought the taller people had it harder because I had it pretty easy and I'm only like 5 feet tall. So I figured because I have short steps, like I can do it in like 2 hours. But I don't know.
and then it's like your phone model factors in your
Yeah.
cellular connection, like all this crap, right?
Right.
Mhm.
Well, so great job.
Just 7 and 8 takes 2 hours.
Yeah. Great job, HC Mutiny, Despair, Shock the System, Ben Five O's, and Tempest. I think. Sorry, it's really fine print on my phone, and I can't zoom it.
Fantastic. And B-Pod. We're throwing you in there,
And
buddy.
B-Pod. Yeah, I mean, that's impressive. That's a lot of... See, that is why I'm thinking a leaderboard run is not anytime soon, because I know I'd have to do that every day, and I don't know how they do it, man. I don't know.
It's impressive. It really
It
is.
It
More power
really
to
is.
them. More keys to you.
Yeah. And then what's crazy to me is it says most kilometers walked by a hunter is someone named Unknown Value, but apparently they didn't walk for 251 days like these 5 people did. So they just keep walking when they don't have to be walking for walking quests.
Oh,
right?
I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of steps.
Or they have
4.3 million steps.
Or they have like my luck with walking quests and it doesn't matter, right? Like,
well,
they walked more, but their service sucks, so they tracked less.
Yeah, but I think that Coin Hunt World wouldn't know about it then if it tracked less, right?
Maybe. I suppose so. I don't know. The streak that they have of finishing, I don't know. It's definitely 2 different variables, so I don't know how they would pull.
It's appropriate that their name is Unknown Value.
Yes,
Which
exactly.
I don't know who that person is. Does anyone know who that person is?
It's a familiar name, but I know.
Well, it's interesting.
Lots of people are not active on Discord anymore.
It reminds me of Deep Fucking Value, which is Roaring Kitty, which is the Wall Street Bets GameStop guy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Deep Fucking Value, right? Is that what I said? Deep Fucking... Yeah, that was his Reddit name, was Deep Fucking Value. So I wonder if this Unknown Value is like a play on Deep Fucking Value. I don't know. It's possible. So, and then we also burned 180,000 cheeseburgers. I wonder which cheeseburgers they're counting. Like, are these Burger King burgers? Are they...
They're Happy Meal burgers.
Yeah, are they
because
juniors?
I've definitely eaten a small chunk of those.
The Castle sliders.
Yeah.
Or yeah, there you go. Like, who knows? I want to know how many calories that this so-called burger has. Well, I guess I could do the math and figure that out. But
we were keeping track for a little while, but then we fell off the wagon a bit.
Yeah. Yep. It got.
We'll get back into it when the weather warms up. It's just too cold.
Right. But so, okay, 72 million calories burned. That's pretty crazy. I mean,
guys, we're so healthy.
I felt like we burned 72 million calories just climbing the volcano. But
yeah.
Then we wouldn't exist, so.
Kevo, how often do you do your walking quest? Are you a big walker? Is it just like when you can and it's not -3 outside, or?
It was -8 Fahrenheit today.
Whoa, sorry. Excuse me.
No, I barely do them, to be honest. I do I get maybe 1 to 4 done just walking to like the train to my work and stuff. So that's good enough for me. But no, like for me, I think for me to do it, it takes like about 3 hours with my phone, and I need to be kind of like swinging it and everything too.
Right.
Um, so like my area, like it's pretty boring. So I end up like lapping kind of my community like a couple times. But I have been kind of testing that there is like a route I think I can take to go to like a hotspot, hit the hotspot, and walk back. But I'm pretty sure it would be more than walking goal 8. So then it's just you're walking for like extra and stuff. But no, like, and that's the other thing too. Like the weather, like we get snow kind of around Halloween until like maybe April, or it's like either cold or we get snow, and there's a bunch of things. So it's like gotta find like a mall to walk around and stuff with good reception. And then there is what we have, but the reception's pretty shit in there too. But
yeah, just become a mall walker.
Yeah.
This just in, Feed Goat just said, I've lost 30 pounds since Walking Quest started. Way to go, Feed Goat.
That is badass.
That's insane. That's great.
Congrats. Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah. Blew mine out of the water. I don't even remember what I was at.
You were at like, I thought like 17.
Oh, I thought it was like 20. I don't know.
It definitely could have been.
Could have been.
I feel like I
don't even step on the scale anymore. It's winter. I'm not a masochist.
We're hibernating, okay?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can tell I've gained some of it back because one of my favorite shirts does wear a little bit tighter. Just a little bit. So. It's all this great winter gear.
Manel says he's gained a lot of weight since Walking Quest started. Probably just trying to keep up with all of the calories you're burning. Like, you just eat more, which is what I'm realizing. I'm like hungry way more often.
Right.
Especially on the days that I'm doing my Walking Quest.
Yeah.
I know like during Christmas, because we had all our trees in kind of one spot right downtown. So I was going downtown to hit the trees, and then I was waiting for reset. And a lot of the time I would always time it awful, and I would have like half an hour to kill. So I ate like, I think I had shawarma like 4 times that week. I had Vietnamese once, like just spending money at different restaurants nearby to kill time and stuff. And then,
yeah. I haven't been guilty of that one yet because I'm such a cheap ass that I won't go buy food. I'm always like, oh, I've got food at home. I'm not spending money. So, like, I've heard of a lot of people saying that, like, one of their closest vaults, like, back when people actually hit system vaults, like, it was at a McDonald's. And so they've eaten a lot of McDonald's since they started playing. And I'm like, I don't know that would draw me. Like, I don't even think, I mean, even if it was, like, $1, I still don't think I would eat McDonald's. I don't know. So...
I love a little fry and McFlurry moment. Shout out to Channers.
McDonald's at Resorts World or something, right in Resorts World, right beside Circus or something.
Oh, McDonald's.
Someone did confirm this in the Discord or something. I asked.
No.
It's gonna be pretty sick.
It's probably still gonna cost like $10 for a Big Mac though. So.
Yeah, Vegas prices are gonna be insane.
I know, man. I'm gonna bring so many snacks on this damn party bus. I'm just hoping we don't all eat them on the party bus.
Right. Get hungry and start munching on OG QBs.
They do look pretty delicious, though. I'm not gonna lie. Like bite size.
I've got ones that are bigger than bite size. I have a test one. He's really big. But he doesn't look as appetizing as the gold ones. The gold ones almost look like those like gold covered chocolates or something.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to put a sticker on them that says like
do not eat.
Not for children under 7 and yada yada.
Maybe. I don't know. All right. So I think that's most of the article, right?
Yeah, so obviously the other big thing that happened, you know what I was kind of wishing that an article would have come out about was the referral upgrade that also happened this week.
Yeah.
Unless maybe it was mentioned in the Green User Vault one, but I don't think it was.
I don't think so.
Because we went down like a referral spiral since the latest update, and like people are getting rewards for finishing AR and finishing all 8 walking quests all of a sudden, and everybody's like, what is this?
Yeah.
We had no idea it was coming.
So Danibus actually posted in our local chat that he initially had no clue whose like link he clicked. He didn't know who his referrer was. Apparently it was Corlithial, because Corlithial sent him a screenshot of it saying Danibus completed 8 walking quests for the first time and you'll get your reward or whatever. Which I feel like he's done that before, so it's weird that, you know, that message all of a sudden happened.
Yeah, well, no, it happened because Illusion Weaver had said it needs to be triggered now. It's not retroactive. So if Danibus had done it like after the referral update, then yeah. But funny that you say that. I saw that too. Today we found out, like literally this morning, which again, we're back on like, not sure if it's totally accurate, but Marvin's house is somehow Beats' referral. And we had no idea. Like, he is 1000% convinced that it's somebody else from like a Reddit, you know, like forum about crypto gaming or whatever. Like down to has the username, the whole 9 yards. So we're like, wait, what? Super weird. But it's kind of lining up. It sounds like from when, you know, like Beats got a red key kind of back around the time that we were solving the red vault during Halloween. So I don't know. It would be super interesting because he like swears that he got it from this different guy, but I don't know. Maybe that guy posted Beats' referral link instead, or I don't know. Weird.
I didn't click anyone's
I was like,
link.
what?
I went to Google Play and I searched Coin Hunt World and I downloaded it. So no one's getting any benefits out of me, unfortunately, because I didn't know that was a thing at the time. And
I have an iPhone, so ours is like a 3-step process, and I clicked on Marvin's house's referral link, but apparently it didn't go through.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I tried to refer my boyfriend back in the day, but we didn't know we had to go back and click it again, so that never went through. But
what about you, Kevo?
I don't know who mine is. I thought it was Smoosh for the longest time, and then the first time I forged up a red, I was like messaging him on Discord, and then he didn't get anything on his side. So, but I was watching a lot of YouTube videos about the game like the first day. There's someone named like Crypto Dad who had a bunch of links and like a referral link, and I might have used his, but I never knew who that was. And then Zach I might have watched a Zach video from YouTube like way back in the day, but yeah. Because the person who had mentioned the game originally on Reddit didn't put a referral link, and then we had to kind of like, I think I had to private message them to get the name of the game, and like who knows?
Yeah, because everybody was getting like banned or muted and stuff for posting links for a while. Remember with Korkio, didn't you have like a bunch of timeouts and stuff on Reddit?
Yeah.
You got banned from a bunch of
and Facebook groups. Like I had joined like Pokemon Go Facebook groups and stuff like that. Just to go crazy on the referrals, and I think I got 1 out of that, and then that person hasn't played since. So yeah. So have you guys referred anyone? Like, have you gotten any notifications since this whole referral thing changed?
Not since the update. I'm just checking. I have 12 pending, and I have 13 players invited.
Okay.
But like I have a couple people I know in like real life that I have referred, and there's I think 1, maybe 2 that actually still play now. I know Marlov has that like link on the wiki that he was like filtering people through. So anyone who clicked it would get the referral. So I know I got some from the wiki over time, but
right.
I don't think I've had one for like a couple months now. So
Yeah, I the only person that still plays that I referred as my mom. So,
my mom still hasn't placed her damn headquarters, so she's still in my pending list.
Oh my gosh. I actually have a new pending on here, which is interesting. It says players invited 6, pending 6. But I've gotten 4 green keys and 2 yellow keys. I don't even remember who those people were. One must have been my mom, and maybe one, like one of my boyfriend's kids or something. But yeah, I've got a couple of randos on here that I didn't know were there, so that's interesting.
Yeah, I found actually I took a screenshot of getting one of those referral updates, I think for somebody completing all their walking quests.
Oh yeah?
And then so I found them on Discord, and they're no longer in the main server, but they're in the community alliance server. So I just DM'd them and sent them the screenshot like, hey, it looks like you're my referral, like what's up? good to meet you. And they still haven't responded back to me, so I might have scared them away. Hopefully not.
That's interesting. So how do you think they found they did you have your link posted somewhere? How do you think they found it?
So for a while, once like the first batch of referral like rewards came out and I realized you could get a lot of mystery boxes, I started shilling my referral link heavily to all sorts of Reddit subreddits.
Okay.
And then I think I had also posted to Facebook, but also to being on the wiki team, I had a good amount from that too. So I think I'm like 27 on the referral leaderboard.
Wow, that's pretty good.
So I'm surprised that only one has come through, to be honest. But I'm hoping to like put more faces to names, and
yeah,
some of my referrals too are like obviously my mom and people I know, but yeah, they like add up over time, so it's awesome.
Definitely. Yeah, once there's gift cards, I'm really pushing this thing because yeah, I feel like crypto does scare some people away, so I think the gift card thing will help a bit.
Yeah. I think I had good timing with pushing out the referrals while people were still interested in it, and now it's like pulling teeth to get referrals. So.
Yeah, or I get people who are interested in the game, and then they're like, "Oh, I want to download it." And I'm like, "You have an iPhone? Sorry, you could try and download it. Like, you need to download this, and then go here, and then try and get in. Oh, it's full. Keep trying this like maybe 10 times a day for the next you might get in. Like, at least they did update the Discord. There's like an iOS. You can like opt in for like notifications when there's spots. So apparently they are taking steps to clear out spaces, which is nice, but.
Yeah, there's a hunter that's doing it. Actually, we should give them credit. Let me look it up really quick. But it's funny that you say that, Kevo, because I had texted my mom immediately after I saw one of those like I can't remember exactly who it was, but they had said open test flight spots, blah blah blah. And I texted my mom like, try for a test flight spot right now. Go. And she goes, damn it, taken, like literally a minute later. So she's on it. Anytime I text her that, she's like checking right away. But it's gonna be coming in handy, I think. Now it's gonna be like a competition to who can fill those slots.
Yeah, my therapist and my hairdresser are both really interested in playing, but they both have iPhones. So, yeah. And it's only because, like, I'm literally sitting in their chair for an hour, my therapist and my hairdresser, and I talk about Coin Hunt World the whole time. And they're like, okay.
I guess we're going to have to see what this is all about.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So if you go to the Coin Hunter Community Alliance channel, there's a channel called iOS Open Slot Alerts. And if you just turn on notifications for that, the hunter named Final Time was the one that figured out how to. I don't even know. That's like beyond my technical capabilities. How they figure this out.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's crazy.
But somebody's doing it, and that's great.
So we've got a first-time caller in the chat at the moment. In-game name Steel Wheel. says,
yeah.
what
Mentioned
would be
in
the
Medium
best
article.
Yeah, what would be the best way to get a player to download Discord if you see they change their QB regularly, even put up a Christmas tree? No Discord, no Twitter, no Facebook. I want to put up a sign with my email and their username. Maybe they see it and email me to chat. Best options. Yeah, we talked about doing this with Brend. Remember that?
Yes. Camping out by the post.
Made my sign too, and I posted in the Discord, and then the Squeamy is like, yeah, they got banned. Like, he private messaged me, and he's like, yeah, they got banned. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, I know. And I'm like, and then sure enough, like, all those other accounts got banned too. And I thought it was just like she had like a small group of friends or something she was hunting with, because they would always move up the leaderboard together. But yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wonder if we had a little bit to do with that, because we uncovered, like, when we found their Twitter and we were looking at all of the, like, Twitter photos from all the different accounts, and we realized that they're taking the picture from the same passenger seat of the same car. Like, it's like, well, if anyone looks at this, it looks like they're multi-accounting. It looks like they're cheating. And then they got banned. So, oops. Sorry.
Oops.
We just wanted to find Brend, and we found Brend. But Brend,
we even went as far as emailing Brend to come on the show.
But apparently Brend doesn't speak English very well, from what I gathered, right? So, yeah.
Yeah, I think Steel will. You should just try Kevo's idea and stand outside the UV location with a sign.
Or you like don't even have to stand there. Just post one. Just like hang one there. But I'd have to say,
just write a note and like find somewhere to like post it or stick it somewhere.
See, if
did they buy a green ball?
That wouldn't work for me, because I don't look at the place when I'm hitting it, if that makes sense. Like, unless it's a place you have to be on foot and you have to walk by a thing that you could put a sign on. But, like, if it's drivable, like, I'm looking at the road and I'm looking at my phone, and if there's a sign somewhere, I'm probably not seeing it. So, I don't know.
And this is why you shouldn't be driving and playing Coin Hunt Worlds, probably.
Well, I'm looking at the road, though. Like, I'm looking at the road.
But what if there's an important sign?
What if there's an important sign? Yeah.
Like, I don't know, kids crossing or something.
I know those signs already. I've seen them.
Oh, yeah.
Because they've been there for a while.
You're right. Okay,
I see. Steel Wheel would have to like dress up in something that would get your attention, obviously, because you're driving by, you're not paying attention. But what if there was like a clown holding a bunch of balloons and a sign that said like Korkio on it? You just like run over the clown at that point, like.
Well, I would probably run over the clown anyway, because it's a clown. But if it was one of those like blow up dinosaur suits, you know, like that would be good. Yeah. Or the wacky, wavy, inflatable arm flailing tube guys, like one of those. Sorry, it took me a second to figure out how to say that. Wacky, wavy, inflatable arm flailing tube guy. Sorry. That's from Family Guy, isn't it? I think that's from Family Guy. I don't know.
Oh, Aperture Cat says, instead of a sign, buy a shirt from Loth and wear it at the UV.
Touchdown.
Perfect show. You're the bomb. What's up, Big Cat?
Yeah. So I would just buy a custom shirt that has their username really big on the front. And then the Discord logo below that. And yeah, that'll definitely get their attention. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I don't know any, I mean, it depends on what the user vault is. Like if it's a place that you could actually put a sign that they would see it, and it's not on like a busy road that they'd be maybe driving by really fast or something, then go for it. Like, why not? Right? What do you got to lose? The wind blows it away. I've got a couple hunters like that in the area that don't participate in community things.
They're missing out on buddy quests though. Like if you have
There
none
was-
of those things, you're just playing the game like on your own. That's so horrible. Like we're gonna lose you soon.
There was 2 players who put up trees during Christmas, and then so what I've been doing is I'll take the username and I'll search on Twitter and see if they've posted something on Twitter, if they've done like one photo or something, right? And then usually, so I was able to find those players, and then I usually have like a message I'll write up like, hey, we're playing Coin Hunt. We have a local Discord. You should join or whatever, right? But I didn't hear back from those 2 hunters. But then there's also another hunter. I think they just finally joined our Discord because I've been talking to them. Like I think it was like Element or QB Air. I was talking to them, and then eventually for Halloween they ended up joining for cauldrons and whatnot. So. Nice. But yeah, like there's a lot of players, like, and then that's the other thing too, like my city, I don't know if they're still active players or they put up the vaults at once upon a time, and then I think they banned or they cleared out a bunch of UVs in our hotspot downtown for this one player, and then I know a bunch of other players went and took their spots that were available, because that's like how we found out. But
well, Steel Wheel says that they're changing up their QB regularly and putting up Christmas trees, so those people are definitely still playing. Yeah, I did the Twitter thing too. So one of the things you can do, like if you're concerned that their Twitter name might be different from their in-game name, well, first of all, like it'll automatically populate their in-game name on the tweet if they tweet a vault photo, which not everyone does that. So, that might not work. But also the one thing we found when we were researching Brend is that every vault has a number. And so if you hit their vault and you tweet a photo from their vault, you can see what the vault number is. And then you can search that vault number in Twitter. And if there's ever been a tweet with that number, it'll come up and you might find them that way. And that's how we found Brend in the end. But yeah. Anyway, so they're calling them out here. I've had him on my friends list a couple times, scared to get a buddy quest with him, but he keeps accepting friend invite. Jeremy 426, spelled Jerhemi 426. It's like Jerhemi.
Yeah, I think it's Jerhemi.
Yeah.
Jerhemi.
So I literally just Googled their username because sometimes they'll get stuff that pings like off Reddit or something.
Yeah.
And it's literally just car shit. Like Hemi engine 426.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it sounds like they're a car person. Yeah. Maybe their name is Jeremy and they like cars. Maybe look for car forums and see if they show up. I don't know.
It's a lot of work, but
it's tough, and sometimes like there's some people you'll just never find. It sucks. So
such a bummer.
Yeah. I feel bad for them because they're the ones missing out.
I know, right? I'm like, and also there's some people that really hang on for a long time without being on Discord or anything. I'm like, how do you do it, man? I need to tell me your ways.
The one person in my area was there, like it was the first user vault I ever saw was this person's user vault down the street from me, and they constantly change their QB, and I never seen them anywhere. I can't remember their name right now. I don't remember it.
No idea.
Yeah. Anyway. So, but Mama mentioned keep an eye on your local green vaults. Maybe they'll buy one.
Yeah.
Unless you're in the US, then those are already sold out.
Well, and I say that because apparently with the next upgrade. Oh, look at the mug. Wait. Bring it back.
Nice.
They sold out here in Canada too.
Oh, they did?
Oh, nice. Wait, did I?
I think it's just UK, and then I think they posted one in Philippines or something. Which
Yeah, they haven't been posting the updates there, but it looks like there's a couple that's on the coin hunt map, right?
it might be, yeah. 'Cause-
But yeah, I say that because green vaults are supposed to, with the whatever next update there is to them, you're supposed to be able to send a message to a green vault user. So maybe you can send a message to them like, "Hey, get on Discord, Tony."
Oh, you can? Really? That would be
Apparently,
cool.
that's gonna be next upgrade. Yeah.
You know, that's gonna get removed after like the next update. There's gonna be so much abuse. They'll remove it right away.
So much abuse. Yeah. It should
Well,
probably like auto
vulgar
like
messages.
populate.
I think they could
Messages.
leave that feature for everyone in the Midwest, and then the people that live in like New York City or like LA or Vancouver, where people are mean, you know, strangers are mean. Where strangers are mean, you know, then yeah, they'd have to remove it. But in the Midwest, everyone's so nice. No one would. I can't imagine someone coming up to my green vault and talking shit, especially because the only person that hits it is Joey. So he knows that I would know who it is like right away.
Right.
So.
No, like you're gonna get the people like, oh, you stole my green vault, you like such like, yeah.
Yeah. So okay, so we all bought one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought it right away. That's like the first, as soon as I knew it was available, I updated the game and I went out and I got it. And I knew Joey was at work, so I didn't have any competition.
Lucky for you.
Yeah.
My competition left work.
Well, and we had discussed it first. Like Joey was still on the fence about whether or not he even wanted to buy one.
Mm-hmm.
So, and there's better ones that more people hit. It's just this one is walking distance from our house. So,
yeah.
We're probably the only two people that ever hit it, but when green vaults need to be hit, we're hitting it all the time. Whereas the other ones,
but you'd be hitting both all the time, right?
No.
Kind of?
If I like, okay, so when the World Cup event happened, right? Initially, I just hit the one by my house a handful of times, and then I realized how many soccer balls I needed. That's when I started traveling and hit other ones. And then towards the end, I was like, oh, I've got enough soccer balls. I'm just going to hit the one by my house. And now I realize I didn't have enough soccer balls. So yeah, it depends on how badly I need to hit greens. I won't hit the other ones unless I absolutely need to. So.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, hopefully they start becoming more useful because we all just bought one.
Yeah. So Kevo, where's yours at? Is it a good location?
So we have like this kind of like park in the middle of downtown, and there's a fountain, and that was the main idea why I wanted it. Is there's a fountain like right on that green vault.
Nice.
And I'd asked before, I'm like, hey, like I want to build here. Can you guys move this green vault? And they're like, no, we have these locations set, whatever, right? And there's UVs all around it, but I'm pretty sure those players don't play anymore, so they're not going to build anything there. So that was the main reason I bought it, for the land. Once they kind of confirmed, hey, the green includes the land, that was the main thing I wanted.
Yeah.
There was another one that I probably, if I was looking to make a profit and get like a key return, that would have been the one to get, because it's right along our train line, so everybody who's taking the train can hit it constantly. And I think it's still up for grabs right now. But I did it mainly because I wanted to build a fountain for my water QB, and just because I want to, I don't know, play the game, I guess, and what they're saying and stuff, build structures and that crap. But yeah, I don't know. I have all these people and they're like in it to win it, right? They're so committed to being top of the leaderboard. I want to do this, I want to do that. I just like to have fun and like just play the game, just go with the flow, right? You know?
Yeah.
I was like,
also,
I can't not do this new thing. Like, I gotta be the one in the area that, you know, tries out all the new stuff for my area. So if we have these little quests that we can do off of the green vaults, like, I figured if no one else in my area is going to buy one, I have to, at least, so that we can do these little quest things, right? Like, I don't know what those look like. Like, I'm excited to see what these little mini quests are going to be.
Mm-hmm.
So
hopefully that means we'll be hitting them more.
You like follow the leprechaun, and then you go to like vaults. Different vaults are highlighted. You got to go to, right, kind of like the, I guess, the cauldrons, right?
Oh yeah,
That'd
that'd
be
be
cool.
kind of cool.
Catch it eventually, maybe after like 10 or 20 vaults or something, right? Or chasing the dragon or something like that. I don't know.
Or like
Yeah.
Harris's idea of the Easter egg hunt kind of thing.
Yeah. But I hope it just happens once, because if I hit the green and then it like spawns me onto all these quests and I'm like on my way to work, I'm like, shit. Damn it, game of choices.
Well, and I was just thinking, if that other green that you had talked about that was on your train line, I feel like that would be hard to claim because you have to answer the question right, and then you have to click the
One shot.
Yeah.
You get one shot at it, or if you're fast enough, you could really Google, right, depending on the question. But you're not going to get full rewards too, right? So that's like the toss up, right? So I think like it was during World Cup, like I didn't matter, right? I could take as long to answer the question, and I'd still get the soccer balls. But if I'm looking at perfect, you want to usually be there if you're going to spend like burn a couple keys, right? I usually hit it. Sometimes my guy will drift like around it, which is like, it's so funny. He'll go like right around it in like a circle. But yeah, JK92 had also bought one in Calgary. I think we only have two right now on the map, but his is like kind of like down the street from mine, so it's actually pretty close. So I don't know if that'll be something like, hey, hit this user green and then go hit another user green or something like. Yeah.
It'll be interesting. I'm excited to see what they decide to do for us.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Sean. So Sean is actually from another game that I've been playing on my phone. I don't think she knows anything about Coin Hunt World, but I happened to be in the chat in this other game I was playing, and I was like, hey, check out Ladies of the Hunt on YouTube. And so hi.
Cool.
Hey, Sean.
Sorry, Sean, I wasn't asking for your Instagram. I thought you were a coin hunter, so I was asking for your in-game name.
Yeah. So, and I don't know if Sean has an iPhone or an Android, but I do know that she just recently broke her ankle, so she won't be out walking for crypto anytime soon. So
hope it's a speedy recovery.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, okay, so Green Vault. So that was fun. They sold out fast. I was kind of, I don't know. Part of me was surprised they didn't sell out faster, but then part of me was also surprised that they sold out. Especially like the way like everyone was talking about like, oh, it's so expensive. I don't know that I'm going to do it, blah, blah, blah. And then, but then, I don't know. To me, I didn't care. I was using in-game money. Like, I wasn't going to spend real money, but I was like, I got plenty. Apparently, I had plenty of in-game money to do that. I used mostly Bitcoin and a little bit of Ethereum, I think, so. Yeah.
Kevo, what about you? Did you think it was going to sell out right away, or
I didn't
they might not sell out?
I didn't think it was going to sell out until they said they were going to do the 100 limit. So as soon as they did the 100 limit, there was so much supply, right? And then they kind of hyped the demand. So obviously everyone's going to go out and buy it, right? Because it's limited. You're not going to be able to do it for maybe a couple months, maybe 6 months, maybe ever, right? So like I feel like as soon as they put the limit on it, it was going to sell out. I'm really surprised with the Great Britain. What is it? 669 have sold right now. So I'm looking at.
Nice.
So like, yeah. There was 69 sold when I went to go get mine too, and I was like, should I go? Like it was snowing, like I mentioned, right? So we got a couple feet of snow. I went out to go hit it during that, but like I don't know. I was like, should I go? It's probably by the time I get there, my luck, it'll sell out right when I'm walking up to it or something. And then luckily enough, I was able to do it, and I think it sold out the next morning. So lucked out for that. I felt bad for Block Boy though. He went and did go hit his, right, and then he didn't have the keys to buy, and he thought you could buy at the screen. But I knew with, I'm like, they're not going to have that implemented. I'm going to have to buy my keys at my headquarters, stock up, and then go. Like, I don't know. That sucked though for him.
I saw that whole Twitter feed. I bought my keys the day before. I was like, I'm going to be ready for this whenever I need to be ready for this, because I didn't know if I was going to have to fight for it. Like. So the
thing is, I can understand where he's coming from, because a lot of people don't want to buy the crystal keys ahead of time, because if you're not able to get the location that you want, or if you're not able to get one at all, right? Like say it did sell out within, I thought it was going to be within like minutes. So yeah. I was way off in that it was however many, like 20 hours in the US. But I wouldn't want to spend $100 on crystal keys if I'm not like, you know, into the pixels part of the game. Like I'm into the crypto part, right? So everybody who wants to buy a green vault is kind of focused on a return on that investment. And I wouldn't want to buy a bunch of crystal keys if I wasn't guaranteed a vault. So I mean, totally get that he would assume that it's in the transaction, and then if it's taken, then you don't spend that money for the crystal keys to buy the vault.
You could use it for future Adventure Road, but I mean, if you're
again, like that's not for crypto, right? So it's two different. I think there's a lot of players that like are buying Adventure Road and buying green vaults. Definitely, there's a correlation there. But people who are just in it for the crypto, or you know, just like Block Boy, like can't pay attention to Adventure Road that much, so doesn't buy it and doesn't have the crystal keys there.
See,
I'm sure he's going to now, but
I don't really expect much of a return. I just felt like, okay, we've got this YouTube show, which is also a podcast, and we've got this merch thing. If I'm not one of the people that buys one, what the fuck am I doing? Like,
probably being smart, but
like I have to have something to talk about. Like okay, I'll just admit it. Do you know what tier I'm on for Adventure Road this month? Just guess.
20.
14. 10?
12. 12.
Almost halfway.
So if I can't even hunt, I have to participate somehow, right? Like I can at least buy a freaking green vault because I honestly don't care that much about the crypto. I'm willing to spend the crypto. I just want to be able to participate in all the things that I can actually participate in because I'm way too busy to go out and hunt right now, and I don't have the keys, except y'all missed it right before, like when I got on the chat with Mama before we even brought Kevo in and before the stream. I decided to open my mystery box because I hadn't yet this afternoon because that's how busy I've been, and I got 50 blue keys.
It's like,
I don't know how that
Sundays
happened.
Are your
Sundays
day of
are
the
my
week.
lucky days. Yeah. We'll have to check in about a half hour.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have to all check.
I just looked at the clock. Like, is it?
Yeah, but so that's why I bought my green vault. It really, like, I don't expect much of a return at all because literally it's me and Joey hitting it, and Joey and I don't hit green vaults unless we have to. We don't just do it. It's only if we have to. So I don't expect much of a return at all. But whatever.
Are you going to hit it now because you bought one?
Nope.
Okay.
Now, if I find out there's a thing.
Yeah.
Like if a thing is going to happen, then I'll do it. But if it's just going to be like a normal green vault, no.
What about you, Kevo? Have you been hitting your green?
Just that one I can hit daily, right? So that's like, just because I'm an air raid, I might as well hit it or give it a shot. I don't really go out of my way unless World Cup I was hitting them just to get soccer balls, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I think I've done maybe hit 5 greens once or twice for like AR, but I don't like it. It's not something I'm gonna go out of my way and hit it, right? A lot of the time lately too, I've been getting resources, and it's always like blue or green paint anyways. So it's like, why not? Like, why it's worth it?
Yeah. So what about you, Mama? How far away is yours? Is it a okay one?
Yeah, mine's down the street. It's on our cross street, but a few blocks down, so it's kind of definitely out of the way of downtown Santa Monica, but it's on my way into town, so I at least know that Marvin's house and I will hit it, and I've hit it every reset since I bought it, so
well then, all right.
You know, now I have to, because it feels weird driving by, because it's tall now, right? Like,
yeah,
it's okay before when it was something that wasn't mine, but now that it's mine, I have to.
yeah, I can see that. I mean, mine is actually tucked away in this group of like system vaults, and there's no user vaults in the area. Like it's weird. So I'm not going to say too much about it because I don't want them to move all this stuff, because it's not where they should have placed things, but I'm not saying anything about it. So so it's, if I'm going to go out hunting, I'm not passing this thing. Like, I have to specifically go to this thing if I'm going to hit it. So it's not going to tempt me.
Yeah.
Now I will see it every time I drive down the street, because like I can see it off to the side, but I'd have to go way out of my way to hit it. So
yeah. All right, I can see that.
Yeah.
I still would probably hit it if I was a couple of blocks, but
yeah. I think you'd think it would depend on the traffic getting out of that road that you'd have to go down, because sometimes it's not good. There's an elementary school or a middle school right there. So if you're thinking like 2 p.m., hell no.
Not interested.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple system vaults near me that are just like by schools. And like, I remember, I think it was in the summer, I was doing like walking quests, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just going to walk like right around here the long way. Like,
I'm not going there.
Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah. Yeah. They're supposed to move those, if you ask them to. But whatevs.
I guess we gotta report them.
Yeah.
That takes time and effort.
No, I'm just more like, if you report it and you lose it, and they'll put it like somewhere else, and I'll be like, oh, it's like in the other community beside me now. I can't hit it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a risk.
I mean, every one that they moved for me was actually a pretty good move. And they usually like requested a suggested location. So that was kind of cool. But we had a lot of them that were like in really bad spots. So I probably had like, well, back in the day, keys too. I probably had like 20 different things moved, just because like somewhere in like the back of a nursing home, like in a fenced yard in a nursing home. And it's like, you can't get there unless you live in that nursing home, and you can't just go into some nursing home.
There's one I know near me that's like, it's like a retirement home for seniors. Mm-hmm. There's 4, I think, but you can hit 3. Like, there's like, you can drive in and you can do a loop kind of right by the entrance, go into the parking lot, get another one, and there's one that's in the building you would miss. But yeah, I don't know. I know a lot of bad places to get keys and vaults, but
yeah. For that, honestly, they just moved it across the street to the church parking lot for me, which was great because.
Well, this area is like all residential too, so it's kind of one of those ones where it's like, oh, there's vaults in residential areas, but it's at this other area, and if they move it, where are they going to move it? And like,
and then are they going to move all the other ones too? Yeah,
exactly.
This is like a community.
Too risky.
My friend lives in, and he put up a couple vaults, and like occasionally I'll go there. But like, that's the other thing too. If I report it and there's other people playing the game and that's their route and they like that spot, I'm like screwing their gameplay over too, right?
Yeah.
And it goes back to that person who got the yellow vault moved beside Parker Dude Man. I'm like, what the hell?
Right.
It takes me an extra 2 minutes to walk to it now. My parking's only for like half an hour. Like,
oh shit. Wow. Well. All right. So I have a question. Am I reading this correctly on our notes? That is this allowed bought 11 green vaults? Is this allowed, ITA? Is that what?
Yes.
What the hell?
Yes.
That's $1,100.
Yes.
I guess they didn't have anything else they could do with their crypto, so okay.
Yes. I'm like impressed, but also like, why?
Yeah.
The thought of buying a second one, like, it crossed my mind, and then I was like, that's a lot of money for something I have no idea what
Right.
is gonna happen with. Like $100 is a leap, but is enough.
Are all his in London, like on that map? Like I keep seeing like London on for the green vaults. Like if you bring up London, like in the UK, it's like pretty condensed from this. It looks like you can just walk it too. So I wonder if like all those in that area are his too, or if there's other players too.
Oh, Medbridge says he's up to 13 now.
Oh my god. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, and Hayes makes a great point that's in it's in euro, so whatever the conversion for that is, it's probably actually more than 1100.
Yeah,
or
maybe
1300 now. Wow.
That's crazy.
Also, London is like stacked with green vaults though. And his logic is like if I have like, who doesn't want to have, what did he say? Who doesn't want to have like 23 vaults? So, oh yeah. So I guess I did know he had 13, 10 user vaults and then 13 green vaults. So I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I can see, but
it's a leap of faith on the game for sure.
Yeah.
To see what his key return is for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess he could see which one pays out the best and then drop the rest of them. But I don't know how you drop the rest of them.
You can't.
Yeah.
You can't. It's like you break it, you buy it, you buy it, you buy it.
Yeah. Well, and I was surprised, like, they don't show up in our user vault section on our headquarters. Like, I was like, I want to see it there. But
yeah.
I think Illusion Weaver said you're going to have to go to it to, like, maintain it. So... But I have a feeling that it's probably going to be like a future update, or it's probably coming in the future. Because if you go to it, it'll probably just work like a regular vault, right? It just has that visual where it's bigger.
Yeah. They also told us that we would have to hit our user vaults regularly or they'd go away. And that hasn't happened. So
yeah, we'll see. Of course, they drop this super cool feature with not all of it fleshed out because we're just too excited.
Yeah.
So, we don't know.
Wow. Okay. 13 of them. Man. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, but here's the thing, they don't have payouts, right? So like what else is he supposed to do with it? Like
yeah, but they will eventually. Like that could be $1,300 worth of Target gift cards. He could buy all of us Christmas presents.
Maybe this year, maybe next year. We'll never know.
I know.
But you hated Christmas.
What did you say?
Hate Christmas. I do hate Christmas.
Oh yeah.
But other people like it, so you know.
Who doesn't like presents, right?
I don't. Presents make me feel uncomfortable because then I feel like I am responsible for reciprocating, and I'm really bad at that.
Talk to your therapist about that because
I know.
It's something you shouldn't feel that way.
Yeah.
I know we all probably kind of feel that way, but it shouldn't be that way, people. It's not the spirit of gift giving.
I know. Boxcar Racer says, I haven't personally touched some of my UVs in a year. Where are they? Are they not?
He has one in Santa Monica, and I think the last time he was down here was it was probably for Halloween, like this year, but I don't even know if he was able to, if he even stopped by his own vaults.
That's crazy. If I had some of mine that were out of the way of me hitting them, I moved them to places that I could hit. Like, it's only 10,000 resin? Like, that's nothing. So I just moved them to better places so I can hit them. Yeah, I mean, and I was grateful for that during times like, I don't know, Halloween and Christmas and whatever.
Nimble hunting.
I've won. It's like it's in a good spot, so I don't really want to move it. But I've 98 blue keys returned on it since I built it.
Oh,
nice.
But yeah, I think I could go hit it. It's just it's a little out of the way. So.
But if we own the land there and you say it's a good spot, definitely don't move it. That's how I feel about like 50% of my vaults too. Like, nope, it's a good spot. I might not be able to hit it every day, but it's too good to let up.
Yeah. Boxcar Racer says They have one in Chicago and one in Seattle.
Oh, that's right.
That's crazy.
There's like that one guy in my local, and he has one in the Eiffel Tower or something. Like he went.
Yeah.
Built it. He's like Kanan or something. Kanan.
Yeah, I think I remember someone talking about that. Yeah.
He also has like my favorite one. It's like the big fire flame I used to always post on Twitter. I don't know if you've ever seen my Twitter pics. But that's like his vault, and that was like my favorite one to take pictures of because it's like a giant flame. Like
nice. That's awesome.
I wonder if Rubik's is hitting Boxcar Racer's vault in Chicago.
Oh, that's a good question. Are you getting kickbacks on it, Box? I guess that would tell us, right?
Right.
Frequent.
Okay, so I'm looking at our list here. You put new Christmas gingerbread HQ skins. Are those out?
Yep.
I have not seen them. Are they good looking or are they bull crap?
They're very similar looking. You should ask the creative that's with us.
Oh, yeah.
It looks it's different than last year's, but it looks similar to last year's, and then it's got like what are they, like gingerbread Christmas tree cookies kind of as like on the lawn as trees, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I don't have either, so screw the gingerbread house.
Right? I was gonna ask, am I missing out by not having the second one? Because I've got the first one, but no. Yeah, I mean, I figure I'm a completionist, so I'm missing out by not having anything. But at this point, there's plenty of things I don't have, so I think I'll be okay.
There's lots of stuff to be had in this game now.
Yeah, and it's Christmas. That's the last thing I want. But it's also cookies, and I like cookies.
They're pixel cookies, though. You can't actually eat them.
I can imagine how they taste. Though royal icing is not that great, and usually gingerbread used for houses is hard and not good. So, okay, I'm good.
We're over it.
We're over it. Yeah. So
yeah, so that was like pretty much the updates that happened this week. If there's something I'm missing, please.
Yeah, Kevo, please tell us if we're missing anything. Because
I think you covered most of it. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah.
Adventure Pass starts again in a couple of days, right?
I wish I just like had an extra, like if I could just do like have an extra month to complete this one and to somehow fit the, I don't know. I really thought like this whole month I kept thinking, well, I'll catch up eventually. And I just eventually never happened.
I hear you.
Yeah, I think February is going to be tough. February is going to be tough if there's 28 days. I wonder what the headquarters will be. Maybe we'll get the pirate ship that leaked. I don't know if we can talk about that. There's other
pirate ship
that came out too.
I thought we talked about it a couple episodes ago, right?
Did we?
Yeah, the from the CHW leaks.
Oh, right. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see it came out? Did you see the auction house ban?
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
That's like pretty newsworthy. Yeah.
Okay, inform me while I search Twitter.
Earmuffs for people who don't want Coin Hunt World leaks.
Spoiler leak. Spoiler announcement.
Yeah.
Wait, what is the? I need to start following this Twitter account. So can you tell me what it is so I can start following it?
CHW leaks, but I can't remember if there's an underscore in there somewhere.
I found it. Got it. Okay, follow. All right, go ahead.
They had put up a photo of like the auction house. I'm gonna bring it up actually. Of like the auction house guy with the hammer, kind of bonking him on the head with like the action or whatever. And he's all grayed out. There's like a big kind of circle with a cross through it.
It's like the no smoking sign, but it's got an auction house guy instead of a cigarette.
And then they also have the blueprint for the Christmas tree too, right? So you can kind of get it like a peek or an idea of what it looks like, but it looks identical to the gingerbread blueprint from last year. But yeah, like if they're gonna, I wonder if they're gonna start banning auction house people, but not banning them from the actual game. And how many people would they reverse bans to? Like if people were cheating in the auction house and were previously banned, are they going to be reversed?
Yeah,
But you
right.
no longer have
Got
access
it.
to the auction house. I
I
don't
don't
know.
know if they'd ever
That's
reverse ban.
interesting.
But I like this step of not banning people. Just
Completely.
yes.
Huh. Interesting. Okay. Okay.
And then what? There was some code written for it too, like it timed out from the auction house. Dang it! Now I have to go.
Oh yeah, here it is. So you are banned from the auction house is one of them, and then you are locked from the auction house for, and then you could put like a number in there for a number of days.
Oh. Oh. This is interesting. I'm never getting banned from the auction house because I barely touch it unless there's an Adventure Road thing to do. Man, now I'm looking at this pirate ship thing that we talked about before. That's cool looking, that blueprint.
Yeah, I wonder if that's for like Adventure Road or if that's going to be for Vegas.
Yeah.
I have some suspicions that it might be for Vegas, especially with Medverich had also put it in the chat with Illusion Weaver's new custom QB. Or it's not a custom QB because he's the developer, but his new QB.
Wait.
They had said.
Oh, go ahead.
Korkio, you haven't seen it?
This. Nope.
They had said before that they wanted to make an Illusion Weaver QB, right? And then there was going to be a Cuckoo Puffs QB, like official ones. Right. And then so I assume is this the Illusion Weaver QB or is this just going to be like what he flexes on us on Discord? But it looks pretty legit. Like it's not my work, and a lot of people have said that, and I'm like, no, like mine's more cartoony. This looks like official, right? So
yeah, it has his hair though, so maybe it is just his official QB. That would be cool.
Oh man. Yeah, it does have his hair. That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty fancy.
It is. I wonder if that was one of the members of the art team or if that's a Fiverr hire. For some reason, I don't know. When they talk about the art team, I just imagine them putting out an ad on Fiverr. I don't know why. I figure everything is kind of like we'll stay off that topic. Never mind.
Well, are they developers? Are they art team coming from South America? Can we talk about that, or is that oops?
I have no idea.
Well, I thought I could have sworn I heard somewhere that I don't know. Maybe I was just reading something else then.
Do we have people coming from Paraguay to Coin Hunt Fest? That'd be cool.
I believe so. Yeah. Oh. I think Gabriel might be one of them. So, again, I have no idea, but I know there's a couple of people coming from the dev team, and I think you're right, Kevo, that they are. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if the art team and the dev team are one and the same, or they're totally separate entities of Titanium Toaster. Be interesting.
Yep. We don't know anything yet. Maybe we'll find out a lot of stuff in Vegas.
I hope so. I hope Kevo's getting Illusion Weaver drunk and prying all of the information out of him. Just get him White Claw wasted.
I honestly, it's kind of sad, but I hadn't heard that term. Like, I know about white girl wasted, but White Claw wasted, I didn't even know. Is that possible?
I don't even know.
I remember West Beach because I was talking about White Claws in the summer or whatnot, and then I don't know. I think I got like an ulcer or something from them from drinking too much of the grapefruit one because it was so acidic. So I'm like, I'm off them for like a while now.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
but I know West Beach at one point he'd bought like I think a 12 pack, and he's like, these aren't getting me drunk at all, man. Like I'm at like number 10 already. Like what the hell is this? Like I'm like, oh sorry, man. Like I don't know. I like the.
Oh my.
It's just a tank.
It's the only
I
thing.
mean, I probably only need one and I could get White Claw wasted, but that's me and I'm just weird. So anyway. So, okay, Vegas, you both are going and I'm sad I can't go. So, okay, so I'm going to miss the Kevo show. So, can you just I know you made the brochure and all. Can you just give us like an outline or like hype it up in whatever way you want to?
So there's gonna be most of it's gonna be a video, which I'll probably share for people who can't go to Coin Hunt Fest if there's like enough demand. And that's gonna be pretty much covering it because I really like I'm gonna be on the panel with MarvinsMama before, like right before for like half an
Okay.
hour. So really, I don't want to do like another half an hour of talking in front of like 300 people. So I'll probably do like probably some talking, um, and then it's just going to be pretty much like a video package, right? And then the video package will go through and be the Kevo show. So not to spoil anything, I did post kind of an animation earlier that MarvinsMama saw, and I think I also sent to Channers, Beats, and I think Manel saw it too. Of just something I want to do for it, right? So a lot of it I want to do is like animating, but I feel like my creative passion is going to be a little bit harder for my talent at right now. So it might be something that might have to carry on if I get to do it next year or something. But like one of the one things I did do is like there's going to be a lot trying taking my art and going to animate it to like music or do something. And then I would say kind of like the Beans Report, but not a ripoff of the Beans Report. If you get what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, that
Yeah.
sounds really good. I'm glad that I'll still be able to experience it even though I'm not there. You better send
I
it to
have-
me.
I-
I definitely want to see it.
Yeah.
One cameo I have secured already, and it's Luckfin, and I think it's going to be like hilarious. And he's on board to do it too. So yeah, I'm going to try and
Cool.
get some players to kind of record some audio for me. That was the initial tweet I'd sent out earlier this week. And I feel bad for losing Weaver because nobody in our community reads. And it said to literally private message me, direct message me, or mail me a letter, and I would have told you what I was looking for. But everybody just started posting their QBs, and
Wait, I was one of those
everybody's
people.
nice. So I'm like, okay, so I'll do something with everybody's QBs now in the Kevo show, and I'll figure something out for this too. And then like Billy messaged me, he gave me all his QBs he made. So I'm like, okay, I got something I could do with yours. I gotta find pizza parties. I'm pretty sure I have most of his from like back in the day, and so it'll be cool. It'll just be like a homage, I guess, to like the community and stuff in some aspects. And then yeah.
Nice.
I meant to respond to that tweet and
Well,
I just got busy.
I think I had 4 or 5 people message me and actually get like, hey, I'm looking for like you to record an audio clip for me or something, right? But most of the people, yeah, they just replied, but hey, it happens. It was like that white elephant contest I hosted too. It was like you had to do 2 steps, and like half the people did one or half the other people did like other, and then some people did both. And then I was just like, oh, I feel bad. I'll let everybody enter in who did something. So
Oh
I
man.
can't remember if I did what were the 2 steps? I feel like I usually follow directions pretty well.
you needed to retweet and like, and I had people who retweeted but didn't like, and then I had people who liked but didn't retweet, and it was just yeah. And I had like a
likely
big
followed both
I
those
was
steps.
tracking everybody, and like yeah.
Yeah, people don't read. It's bad. But yeah, so if you need any more, maybe now you'll get a whole bunch of messages from people.
Yeah, he probably doesn't, but do you? No.
It depends. Like I feel like I could probably I could probably definitely fill it. There's always good to have extra stuff like in case I can't, and then I could always like mix and match and include other people's stuff. But if I get like 100 people sending me messages, and then it's just going to be nothing but them talking for 20 minutes. So I have to pick my battles, I guess, in this. So
Yeah.
What
Well, here I am not following directions. I'm responding. I'll offer to record a thing if you want to send me what you want.
Here's our audio DM
since
submission.
since I can't be there, like, I mean, it'd be fun to be a part of it some way.
Yeah, like anybody who replied, there's still gonna be the I'm still gonna put those QBs in somewhere in some reference, so it'll be kind of like more, I guess, like a Where's Waldo or something. You have to watch for your QB throughout or something, right? So there definitely everyone's going to be represented in somehow. Even people's QBs I like who didn't reply, I'm still going to probably put them in because, hey, I made it. Like, screw you. So
right. Yeah. Well, that was exciting. I'm so fucking jealous. So jealous.
No.
I got a message from Danibus the other day. Apparently he is also going on a cruise, like a music cruise like I am. But let's see, because I had asked if people were going to Vegas that were in my area, and no one's going because different things. You're not going. Well, but Danibus said that he actually had he said, my vacation is in 2 weeks and I'm going on the Jam cruise. So he's I guess that was like, what, 5 days ago. So in about a week he'll be going on a cruise like mine, instead of going to Vegas. But apparently he's seen one of the bands that's going to be on my cruise, and he told me I have to check him out. But I was kind of bummed that no one here is going. One of the local guys, Denarius, says, I accidentally bought one of the blueprints, but I'm not going. It's like, oh, okay.
I'm a little nervous about how many people bought blueprints and are not going.
Yeah. Well, so if he bought a blueprint, but he's not going, what should he do? Like, should he let them know?
Return it. Like, reach out, to I need help channel and return it.
Or submit a ticket in game?
Games, yeah.
Mm-hmm,
I think that's what Medverich. I don't know. I call him Medverich. I don't care.
Right. Okay, I'm going to tell him that because... okay.
Mystery box time.
Oh, really?
Oh God! Everybody's on 8 blue keys. I am
10 blue keys.
10! Yay! 2 digits are better than 1.
Okay. Everyone's got 8. You got 10. Let's see. Let's see what we got here.
Another 50 probably.
I don't know. 10.
All right, there we go.
I got a 10. Though my dang. So the last 2 things, like list an item in the auction house for Adventure Road things, I've done Earth Hearts. Man, those things have been selling like crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I've got one with 1 clock on it that's going for 151 keys right now. Nice. And I don't remember. I don't know if you remember that I was talking to Crunky Dunk before. I think I talked about it. He offered to buy all of mine for an average of 60 keys each. And I'm so glad I didn't take him up on that offer because, you know, I'm getting 150 for one. So
yeah,
which is good because I'm not getting.
I'll bid on them if they're like under 100 keys, because they're not coming back, right? So they're gonna be useful. I have all 4 blueprints. Nice. I want more fire hearts though. I only have 2 of those, so I'm just worried about like the future. Getting, I think I'm almost like halfway printing my second fire elemental, but
it takes like a year to collect the crystals for that anyway, so you got time.
And then I've got like 4 water, 5 earth, 5 air. But I've also can print, I think, 2 earth and 2 water right now too. I'm just waiting for like use, right?
Yeah.
Like a reason for them to be worth it, right?
I always
So it's
save
almost-
up enough of like every resource to print something twice. And then, and that's even if I've already printed it, I'll still save enough to print 2 more. But then I'll sell everything else aside from that. So I'm keeping 2 earth hearts, but I think I have like 10 of them still. So I just kind of, every time there's a list an item in the auction house thing, I put an earth heart in there. And I usually get about 100 keys at a minimum for it now.
Nice.
It's been pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Those resources to come back like tenfold though. They are, even the rares are very expensive to print. So it'll be nice when these come back.
Yeah. So okay.
What else is that?
So we're at this adventure pass check-in thing, and we talked about how lame I am. So what about you guys?
Oh, I'm done.
Yeah. Same.
Of course. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Finished Friday.
We can stop talking about it already. You finished Friday.
It's like, okay,
that's pretty good.
F you.
Wait, when did you finish, Mama?
Just a couple of days ago. Like yesterday, maybe the day before.
Yeah.
What about you, Kevo?
I finished on Friday, so. But I also like this whole week. I usually try and get like maybe 2-3 days ahead. At the beginning of the month, so I have some flex. So if I want to be like lazy and not do anything, I can do that, right? I'm not falling behind or anything. But like, yeah, like even with the quests this week, I think it was just like, okay, I'll put it off a day. I'll put it off a day. So I ended up finishing pretty close, but I should have. I think if I grinded, probably maybe Monday, Tuesday. I also my job now is hybrid, so I'm not going in and walking downtown, hitting all those vaults so often too. So it's more like, oh, do I want to go out and like drive and hit my loop or whatever, or just like wait till tomorrow or something, right? So
yeah. It's like ebbs and flows, right? Like some days are kind of easy and you can pick up a couple easy 100 points, and then other days I'm like, I'm not doing any of this. I don't have that to equip, or I don't have that blueprint. I'm not printing 3 black cats in 1 month. Get out of here.
It was like 2 days in a row, right? It was like,
yes.
Yeah.
And you know what? I ended up printing one because I was like, oh, I need to print one anyway, and I had the resources for it. But then the next day I was like, no, get the fuck out of here.
My problem is I've been chained to my desk working. So like unless I'm out doing a buddy quest or like I happen to be running errands or something, I'm not hunting. And so I'm doing literally just the tasks that like I can do from home. And considering I haven't printed most of the shit because stupid me thinks I'll do a leaderboard run at some point. I can't
never say
even
never.
Yeah, never say never.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Just do it like April when everyone's like bummed and tired from like going to Coin Hunt Fest and hunting and all that stuff.
I can't do it in April. I will not be available to do shit until April 15th because that's tax day. So I will be swamped from April 1st to 15th. Now May, maybe, but that's also the start of tornado season. And so it's usually rainy a lot. It's like October is probably the best
I've seen you put your
month.
phone in a bag.
I know.
Ziploc bag. So
that doesn't mean I want to be out in the rain.
Well, like Depot has like this bag heater system thing, like because it's so cold in Canada, right? And you're out there for like a couple hours walking, your phone usually dies or it turns off or the battery just goes, right? So it like charges his phone and heats his phone at the same time. And I was like, why would you ever need that? Like, I'll never need that. And then sure enough, during Christmas, I'm like going to hit like my last epic tree and then my phone dies. And I'm like, it had like 60% battery. Like, what the hell, right? So I go into like a coffee shop and I'm warming up my phone while I get a coffee. And then it turns on and it's like 20%, turns off again, turns back on to 50%. I'm like, okay, hit this vault. And then I got to go. Like, yeah.
That's wild.
that is crazy. I have something that I could hunt in. I don't know how long it would last, but I got one of those like heated oversized sweatshirt things, right? And it's powered by this battery pack that you can actually charge your phone off of if you wanted to. But it'll only like heat the sweatshirt for like, well, I mean, maybe it would do 2 hours. So I guess that could cover my walking quest. But it's also huge. I'd look like a freaking Oompa Loompa walking down the sidewalk. Like, and it's got giant avocados and toast on it. Like, it's got cartoon avocados and cartoon toast. So it'd be like a walking avocado toast down the sidewalk. It'd be weird. But I could do it.
Shout out, right?
Who cares?
Yeah. I just don't think it'd be comfortable to swing my arms because my arm would be like straight out because I'm literally like
Punch it out.
the kid in Christmas Story that he can't put his arms down because his coat's too puffy. Wait, is it Christmas Story? Yeah, the you'll shoot your eye out movie, whatever. I don't know. Anyway,
I'm terrible at recall for Christmas movies, especially.
oh, I only remember that one because I had a boyfriend that was obsessed with that movie. I haven't watched it since, and I was like when I was like 16, so I just have really good memory for movie quotes, I guess.
They're memorable when they're good.
Oh, that one wasn't even good. They're also memorable when they're bad. Unfortunately.
Well, I guess we can skip then how many of the miles and stuff that we've walked because it looks like the three of us don't really do that unless we're walking to work or walking our dog or walking whatever.
Yeah. Unless it's nice out.
Yeah. Any interesting sights or experiences this week while you guys were hunting or claiming your green vaults or doing anything?
Just snow. But yeah, no.
Yeah.
Most of my coin hunt time was spent sitting on top of the deep freezer in my garage with the garage door open. Like, I'm not even sitting in my backyard on my patio couch because it's been so windy and cold. Oh. So I literally, like, I have a deep freezer, like a chest freezer, right next to a fridge in my garage. And so I sit on top of the freezer and I put my tea up on the fridge. And I sit there and smoke my cigarettes and check my mystery boxes and shit. That's it. That's the exciting thing I've seen while playing Coin Hunt World is my car in the garage. Yeah.
What about you, Mama?
Yeah, I mean, you at least walk the dog, right? You walk Marvin and Pearl.
Yeah. I get my boxes. Not really. No, just my the new green, which is cool, but other than that, nothing really.
I mean, I haven't even yet
lots of Coin Hunt Fest stuff the past couple of weeks.
Yeah. I haven't even yet seen my green vault with my QB on it green. Like, I've seen it gray after I hit it the first time, but I haven't even driven past it since I got it to see it green.
Gotta get that screenshot.
I know. I did see an interesting thing.
It's kind of fun, though.
Yeah. I did see an interesting thing while renovating the other house.
What's that?
Apparently, there is a possum that lives nearby because almost every single day around 2 o'clock, I see this possum walk by my side windows.
That's adorable.
Yeah, it's really cute. Like, it hangs out between, like, my next door neighbor's backyard and our side yard and then, like, goes down the hill behind our backyard. But it's always just walking around in the middle of the day, which is odd because possums don't usually go out during the day. But it's also, like my mom goes, oh, it's probably rabid. And I'm like, no, possums can't get rabies. That's not a thing. But, like, why is this possum out during the day? I don't know. Maybe it's hungry? I don't know. But it's really cute, and I love possums, so kind of excited for it.
Good.
Lots of skunks around here, but not in the winter at least. But
That's good.
I've been smelling skunk when I sit in my garage. I can smell it, but I haven't
Oh,
seen
no.
one. Yeah, I haven't seen one. And it smells like it's at least maybe half a mile away. Like, you can kind of tell how far away it is by how strong the smell is. It's not within my immediate vicinity, but it's definitely not super far away. It's nearby somewhere.
Near the property.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that IT guy episode where his I can't remember if it was like his room or something, like he got sprayed, or his a friend that he was hosting got sprayed
there. Yeah.
and then walked into his house or something and then was like, no, they were like, no, get out.
Yeah. I remember that was like one of the last episodes.
Yes. Oh, it was a good one. Feel bad for him, but yeah, that was hilarious.
There's so many skunks everywhere, man.
Yeah.
They're so cute, though. They're just so stinky.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you've ever hung out with a skunk that's been deglanded. That like, they don't smell. People actually, like, get them as, like, exotic pets. Like, they shouldn't. They should not do this, but they do it.
Exotic pets should not be a thing.
Right. I totally agree. Like, if it is a wild animal, leave it in the wild. However, some people do this because they're apparently just like having a cat.
Unless it's Pops.
Like yeah. And so the rescue that I help out with sometimes will take in these animals when they've been abandoned by these people who think that they want this exotic pet and then aren't good at taking care of it. So the rescue has like this mocha colored skunk. She's gorgeous. Like, she looks like coffee with milk, right? She's like light cafe color. And has like, she doesn't have a full white stripe down her back. She's just got a little bit. But you know, skunks come in a lot of different colors, which is interesting.
Just like a little foam.
Yeah. Yeah. She looks like a cappuccino. And she's very sweet. And she's so adorable. She walks everywhere with her tail like straight up, kind of curled over her back. And she's a digger. Like, apparently skunks love to dig. So they're like cats, but ultra diggers. So if you like cats, but you want something that will dig you a giant hole, get a skunk, I guess. But don't. Yeah. But she's really cute. She's really pretty. But yeah.
Sounds gorgeous.
I'm not much of a cat person, so I probably wouldn't like having a skunk either. Yeah. Anyway.
I'd probably pass.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because we started this lovely walking playlist however many moons ago when we started this show.
Yeah. And now we're not walking.
Boy. I mean, I listen to it when I, am walking the dogs, but sometimes they're just not fast enough paced for the playlist.
Yeah. I don't even have Spotify Premium anymore. I got rid of it after the free trial because I wasn't using it.
I hear ya. But if there are still some people out there that are listening to it, because we still have like 18 people that follow that playlist, which is great. Kevo has blessed us with a song that he would recommend to add to the walking playlist. And it's a Bass Nectar song. I'm not surprised at all. Will Be. So added that to the playlist. So if you guys were looking for one new song, it's been added.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite artists too.
Yeah, it's great. It's perfect, like walking music to keep your pace up for sure. That's definitely helpful. Marvin doesn't walk that fast though.
No, with his squatty legs.
No, not a chance. I tried walking him to my BQ. Not tried, I did, but we walked to my BQ the other day and it was like, come on, babe. And then he'd just like stop and look around, sniff some stuff. I'm like, we gotta be here in 15 minutes, buds. Come on. Like, squirrel, let's go. He just
he's just convinced that the only reason why you're walking is for him. So obviously you're gonna want to do whatever he wants to do, not whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So Jybone says
Hi, Mom.
that she's still enjoying the playlist. Hi, MarvinsMama.
What's up, Mom? Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I'm giving you a hard time about your headquarters because I've only been telling you to place it for the last 3 weeks.
You have to give us an update if she does.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll let you know what the cool new referral reward might be, and if I can like enter her name or my name. Obviously, she knows I'm her referral, or referrer. But I'm interested to see if that like new mechanic they were talking about is going to be implemented.
Yeah, this will be interesting because I know my mom is mine, and she definitely hasn't done all of the things that it would trigger yet. So I'm kind of interested to see how that works.
Mm-hmm. It'd be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, anything cool that you guys have seen on the auction house? Anybody buying white paint? Is it still super expensive? How are we feeling?
I'm not interested in getting the white paint right now. I'll probably wait for it to be available in the future. I think the QB, it looks good, but I think it's kind of like the Argentina QB I have already. So
yeah. Don't beat it right away.
Want to spend a bunch of keys to get white paint for this QB that I kind of already have. Like,
but it's got facial hair.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it'll be the same thing. I'll get the paint and I'll save it for something and then probably never print it too, right? So
yeah.
But I don't know, I'm not a big soccer guy, so it's obviously someone else, right? So
not on the top of the list.
Yeah.
Korkio. Got facial hair.
It's got facial hair. I honestly, I haven't been on the game much, but when I was looking to figure out what I wanted to put on the auction house, I came across someone buying pig skins for a lot of money. And I was like, why? Like, they were spending a lot of money on pig skins. And then other people must have seen that. And then, like, so the ones that, there was, like, 1 or 2 at 1 clock that had a lot of keys on them. And then there were, like, 6 at, like, 3 clocks. Probably because people saw, oh, these people are spending a lot of money. We're going to list them, too. And I almost listed some. And then I realized there's so many people that have just listed them. I probably won't get anything. Was there something going on with pigskins that I don't know about?
No, but the USA QBs typically sell for a decent amount, like the similar to like the Canada QBs and the hockey sticks. So like I am trying to buy hockey sticks to print a Canada QB, and they're freaking expensive, dude. Like very expensive. It's kind of like on par with chopsticks, like.
Really?
Chopsticks are expensive?
Yeah.
Oh,
because you need 2,000 of them, and they dropped in such small batches, and now they sell in such small batches. That like stuff that you wouldn't think is normally expensive is expensive. Event resources especially.
Well, there's no hockey sticks listed now.
What?
I have 1,500.
There's some listed right now?
I don't see any.
Oh,
they're just called hockey sticks, aren't they? Oh.
They're super rare. Like I am constantly searching the auction house for hockey sticks.
So back when I bought
we'll talk later.
Okay. All right, dope.
Back when I bought the USA blueprint, mind you, this was like a month or 2 after I started playing the game. It was like my October leaderboard push. I bought the USA blueprint. And this wasn't this last October. It was like the 1st October. and I was trying to buy the footballs because at the time they were called footballs, and they were like impossible to buy. But I feel like they had gotten cheaper because I don't know, I'd like seen them go for less. Like I always check to see what is around, and I don't know. I hadn't seen them go that expensive. But wait a second. Did you just tell me you need 2,000 chopsticks?
Yeah, for the Pat Morita QP, I'm pretty sure you need 2,000.
Is it 2 or is it 1,000? It's a lot.
1,000?
Because I don't have 2,000, and I have been considering selling chopsticks for a while. Did I already print him? I don't even think I printed him.
Sorry,
So
let me double check.
Wiki has
1,000. You're right. You're right, Kevo.
500 bonsai, 300 drums. That's
Interesting.
good old.
I think that's
Wiki.
the only thing that he's used. Oh, the sushi chef and the master sushi chef. Jesus, that's a mouthful.
They both use chopsticks too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I guess I shouldn't be selling those. Not that I have, but
the 2 epics both require 1,000, and then the regular sushi chef, the rare, is only 200 chopsticks for whatever reason.
The sushi chef.
Sushi chef.
Have you seen Check It Out with Dr. Steve Brule?
Mm-mm.
Oh man. Okay.
What is it?
It's hold on. Let me try to remind myself who the actor is. It's John C. Reilly.
Oh, okay.
So you know John C. Reilly. So he has this thing that used to be on Adult Swim. It was like a short parody of like a PBS show. So it's like horrible production, and it's like supposed to be an educational, like he goes and interviews people for things, and but it's like it's this parody thing. It is absolutely hilarious in a horribly cringy way. So, but normally I don't do cringe, but for some reason his cringe is good. So yeah, anyway, so he has this episode where he has a sushi chef come on to teach like his audience how to make sushi. Mm-hmm. And he's there and he's like, today we have a real sushi chef. We got this sushi lady, and it's a guy. And it's that kind of cringy. And then like and then he talks about, he's like, oh, and we got guacamole and peaches, which is like the wasabi and the ginger, and he just grabs the wasabi, and because he calls it guacamole, and he puts it in his mouth, and then he loses his shit. I don't know. It's really funny. So if you need something to laugh about, look for Check It Out with Dr. Steve Brule.
But it looks familiar. I think I've seen it, but I've never watched it. No.
Yeah, it's
like
good.
It's like cringe humor, right? So, have you ever seen like Nathan For You?
No.
Like this guy, and he goes and he's Canadian, and he goes to these American businesses, and he's like, I have these tips to improve your business, but it's always the most outlandish, like stupid thing, and it's just he's so awkward as a comedian. There's like 3 seasons. I would say that if you have like, I think it's Comedy Central in the States, right? You can usually stream it, but yeah. It's like that kind of like cringe humor. And then there's like, yeah, I don't want to spoil. Like he goes to a frozen yogurt place and basically tells them how they can get a whole bunch of people to come if they advertise that they have this poo flavor, because people are going to be like, why do they have a poo flavor and stuff, right? And it's like silly, stupid stuff.
Yeah.
Spoof of Starbucks where this was on the news and stuff. It was called like Dumb Starbucks, and it was a total exact ripoff of Starbucks, but everything just had dumb in front of Starbucks. And it was supposed to be like a spoof or something. So, and then he didn't get sued for it. It's like, yeah, I really recommend it. There's other guys. I think maybe Toasties. Someone else in the Discord knew about it right away.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that sounds hilarious.
That kind of reminds me of I don't remember the name of the show, but there were these 2 guys, Rhett and Link. that would go to these small businesses in these small towns, and they would for free make them a local TV commercial.
Wait, I feel like I remember this.
Commercial Kings. That's what it was called. It's called Commercial Kings. And every time when I watch the Coin Hunt crew and they do their daily quest check-in and they all kind of say ding or someone says ding, it reminds me of the Trashicorn episode. And it's this trash collector guy that they make a TV commercial for, and he's like the commercial, he's like riding a horse that they put a unicorn horn on, and he's got a plunger in his hand, and he's going through his bullet list of features for his business, and he's like you call me, I'll be there in 20 minutes, ding. And he just like goes ding with the plumber for every single one. At some point he goes like, hi-ho, Trashicorn, and I don't know, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. But every time I hear them do that on Coin Hunt Crew, all I can think of is Trashicorn. Yeah, it's a really good show if you guys want to see something funny. Yeah, Commercial Kings. I miss those guys. I wish they were still around. Anyway. Wasn't that going to be a segment that we did? Was like, what was the word I was looking for? Nostalgia. Like, we were going to do a nostalgia segment of our show because we talked about all those 90s toys.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Remember?
We went off the rails one night, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. We tend to go off the rails most of the time.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Speaking of going off the rails, isn't that time?
What, Chat GPT time?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we could do that. I think, Kevo, you've got to feed us our things for this. But I need a second because I have to...
Unless Kevo wants to do his custom QB trivia.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
Ooh.
I don't know. You might stump me. I don't know.
Wait, shouldn't you know all the answers?
I'll get one of them wrong, and they'll be in the chat, and they'll be like, "What the heck?"
How many paws does Marvin have?
How many paws?
That was just a joke. I was trying to think of stuff that, I don't know, he wouldn't be able to remember that people could stump him on. I don't know.
No, I think it'll be okay. Yeah. It was like, I was just saying in case like there was anything to fill, but there you have lots of content looking at like this legend for the show. So.
Well, but wait, like
2.5 hours worth.
I'd be up for like your custom QB trivia, but I think you'd have to ask us the questions.
Oh, we'll have to do that next episode then.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I'll prepare something.
I don't know that I could ask you questions. Like, I know some people's, but like, I don't know what I would ask.
Yeah, right. I feel like you would know better than all of us.
This player's QB is wearing a St. Louis Blues jersey.
Medrich.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the chat.
But I remember him talking about that.
This player has a QB Bucks Starbucks coffee mug in their hand.
PBL and LBS.
You crushed this game, Korkio.
You're killing it, Korkio.
And I've only made a sweatshirt for one of those. I just happened to remember Medrich because he was talking about his. But I haven't made him a custom jersey yet, so.
Soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
I mean, I have to say I did really love Feed Goats and the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes thing that you did. Yeah, that was really cool.
Yeah.
There's actually two, because the first one was more like a tomato, and then she came to me and she's like, I want it, can you make it more like a QB? And I'm like, yeah, for sure, like super easy. So
And she had the one that was shaped more like a tomato for a little while, didn't she? Yeah, because I feel like I remember that. I don't know if I noticed when it changed, but I did remember that other one. Now, what I don't understand is the vinyl record that's in her hand. Do you remember what it says?
No, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. A lot of that stuff, I'm like, okay, okay, we want a vinyl, and then I'll just look at it once, and I'll usually do it, but I don't know that. Sorry, feed goat.
It's hold on. Puberty love? Does that say puberty love? Am I reading that right?
Puberty love.
Puberty love. So you don't. She just said she wanted that on it, but you don't know what it was, because I was curious.
Probably some record, some vinyl that she likes or something.
All right, Figo, you're gonna have to tell us since.
Should we add it to the playlist, the walking playlist?
It's a song. Right.
Yeah. I have questions.
I have to say, I very much love what you did with Fires and Lolo Bits and how they're like similar but different. Like that was awesome.
Yeah, I think Fires is actually one of the really, really good ones that came out. And it was one of the first ones too. It was like one of the more original ones, I would say. It's been around for a while.
Yeah. Oh, Feedgoat says it's a song in the movie. That makes sense because it sounds like a really weird song, and we know that that's a really weird movie, so I guess that fits. It kills the tomatoes.
It's by the artist Pissant.
Oh.
There you go, everyone.
Apparently the song kills the tomatoes. That kind of reminds me of how, like, I don't even remember which movie this was, where the Head and Shoulders killed the aliens. Was that Mars Attacks or...
Shampoo?
Yeah, the Head and Shoulders shampoo was what killed the aliens.
Sounds like Mars Attacks, yeah. I have no idea, though. I've never watched that movie before.
Kills aliens. Let's see. Oh, it's in Evolution. Evolution is that movie has a smiley face with a bullet hole in the head for a logo. With Julianne Moore. Yeah, they fight the aliens off with Head and Shoulders. Yeah, I don't know. It was actually kind of a great concept because, like, so it was weird. It's like we're carbon-based life forms, and if you look on the
the shampoo bottle?
No, the periodic table. But because I've been doing so much taxes, my brain went chart of accounts. But that is a totally different thing. On the periodic table, if you go, like, it's like down 4 and over 2 from carbon. Like what kills us is like this other thing. I don't even remember. It was like arsenic or it was something that was deadly to us. So they found out what base life form these aliens were, and they went down 4 and over 2, and that happens to be the main ingredient in Head and Shoulders, which is why they figured Head and Shoulders would work. I don't know. I have no clue where that even came from. I'm sorry. It literally just...
It fits with the cult classic style of movies, I think.
Yeah. Oh, I was supposed to be looking for the ChatGPT link. I'm sorry. Let's see. I need to save this link somewhere because every time we do this, I actually search Leppy talking about ChatGPT, and that's where I get the link. Okay, let's see.
All right, so what do we need? So we need the format or the style, right? That we want to request, whether it be a sonnet or a haiku, or which we don't love the haikus, right? They're too short.
Yeah, they're a little short. But
Something
it could
along those
also be
lines.
a promotional intro for your Kevostrings show thing.
Oh, there we
Like
go.
you could do
That's a good
anything
idea.
like that. Yeah. So yeah, we need a format. What format you want it in? We need a topic, and we need what, like a adjective? Is that what we decided?
Yeah, like a something, like a noun of any kind, and then adjective describing that noun.
Yeah.
What do you mean by format? Like, just like examples, I guess.
What, like whether it's a limerick or a promotional intro or song lyrics or
TV show.
like whatever type of thing you want it to write for you.
Newspaper article.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That might be a little long.
Yeah.
A short editorial though.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay. Okay.
And then the
So
topic, why don't we have you done Coin Hunt Fest yet?
we did a little bit, but I don't even remember.
Medveridge says do a rap song.
Yeah, we do a rap song.
Yeah.
Do we do a rap
song instead?
Let's do a rap song, yeah.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Write a rap. Oh my god, that means I have to rap it.
Yes.
Okay. Write a rap song about what?
Coin Hunt Fest.
The Kevo show at Coin Hunt Fest.
Okay.
Yes.
Write a rap song about attending the Kevo show at Coin Hunt Fest. Let's see what it comes up with.
I feel like I should screen record this.
No,
we have it all.
We have that.
You gotta like drop her a beat.
No, I can't. I'm gonna read this as a poem. I can only rap things that I've heard rapped before. I can't.
Okay.
I can't fresh rap things. Oh my god, it's still going. It's still generating.
You just said I can't fresh rap things.
Yes. Okay. So, and it actually breaks it out into verse 1 chorus, then verse 2 chorus, verse 3 chorus, and then the outro.
Does it give you the beat?
No. But it's a standard, like...
Where's Zach when you need him?
Right? All right, so Here we go.
Anybody?
Gonna hit the road and take a trip to Coin Hunt Fest. It's gonna be lit. Kevo show, can't miss this chance. Gonna show the skills, gotta take a stance. Coin Hunt Fest, we coming through. Kevo show, we're feeling brand new. Gonna make it rain, crypto cash. At Coin Hunt Fest, it's gonna be a blast. Gonna trade some coins, make some gains with the crypto crew. Gonna break some chains. At Coin Hunt Fest, we're in control. Gonna show the world we got soul. Coin Hunt Fest, we're coming through. Kevo show, we're feeling brand new. Gonna make it rain, crypto cash. At Coin Hunt Fest, it's gonna be a blast. Gonna network with the best, meet some new friends, pass the test. Gonna learn some tips from the pros at Coin Hunt Fest. We're gonna close some deals, no woes. Gonna party hard and have some fun. At Coin Hunt Fest, we've just begun. Gonna show the world what we're made of. With the crypto crew, we're unstoppable, aloof. Well, the end is kind of weird, but...
Super weird. But I'm actually pretty impressed with a majority of that.
I think it's learned because we've used it enough that Coin Hunt world, like, means crypto. Like, the way that it just figured that out
Yeah.
You know, because we didn't tell it that, except for the other things that we've done. So it kind of already knows, I guess.
That's cool. It's like the algorithm's working now.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll send you the rap, Kevo, so you can include it for your show.
You'll just have to actually Scooby rapping it at the top as a video, right?
Yes.
Oh my god, but you have to have a Vade do the rap. Like, a Vade can rap it.
Oh my god. That was so good.
It was so good. I actually like
that and add that to YouTube.
There were people that don't give a shit about Coin Hunt World that I was like, I don't care, you have to watch this video. I was so impressed.
I like ripped it off YouTube, so I have it on my phone now and like my playlist.
Hell yeah.
That would be such a great ringtone.
File, please?
Yeah. I want that as a ringtone for sure. Man,
it was so good.
It's so good. And you know, he's got a lot of stuff. Like, he had a video that had like 72,000 views or something like that.
Oh damn. Whoa. Nice.
Yeah. It was like some Christmas beats mix or something.
Nice. Yeah. He's a UK hunter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if you couldn't tell by the rap. Yeah. And I loved all the name drops too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. VW real shit asked where's Evade. So yeah. I just wanted to confirm that that's where they were.
Yeah.
So good. Maybe we could send it to him and he'd be willing to rap it.
Maybe he got his rap from ChatGPT.
Maybe.
I doubt it. It was too good. There were too many.
It was too good. Too personal.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it gives me the option to regenerate this response. I think I lose the initial one if I do that.
Oh, so, screenshot it first.
It's too long for my screenshot.
Copy and paste it into your notepad.
Screenshots.
Hold on. Share.
We can't lose that one. I feel like it was really good.
No, that copies a URL, so I don't want a URL. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna start a new chat, and that one should stay there. So
that makes me nervous.
Write a rap song about attending the Kevo show at Coin Hunt Fest. So we'll see if it gives us another one.
These are good ones. Damn, look at us. We're already almost at the mark. How do we do that?
I don't know how I feel about this one. Because, yeah, the other one was on point because it talked about crypto and shit. This one assumes the Kevo show is his rap name.
I kind of like that. We're going to change the Discord name real quick.
So, yeah, it's weird. So it named the first chat rap song Coin Hunt Fest Kevo show. And I wrote the same prompt for both of them, but it named the second one Kevo rap song lyrics. So, all right. So this is how the second one goes. Gonna hit the stage and show my skill at Coin Hunt Fest. It's time to thrill. The crowd's anticipating. They want to see what I got in store. They're all eager. You'll see. I'm at the Kevo show. It's a blast. Gonna rap my heart out. Make it last. At Coin Hunt Fest, the place to be where the rhymes flow and energy's free. With the mic in hand and beat in mind, I'm going to spit bars, leave them all blind. The crowd's hyped. They're ready to vibe. I'm going to take this opportunity to shine. Gonna bring my A game, give it my all. In the booth, I'm gonna stand tall. With my rhymes tight, my flow so right, I'm gonna light up the stage with my light. What else would you light up the stage with but your light?
With my light.
So come on down and feel the vibe at Coin Hunt Fest. We'll light the night with rhymes and beats that'll make you move. The Kevo Show, it's just the groove. Yeah, I like the first one better.
But I like the ending to that one.
Yeah.
And match them, put them together.
Exactly.
Kevo
is the king of mashups also, so I think we need the best of both worlds there.
I think I have something better here.
Another one. Nobody like that DJ Khaled reference?
All right. Here we go. I'm not even going to tell you the topic.
Okay.
And I'm going to read it as it's typing it because it's still going. All right. Listen up. I got a story to tell about a king who reigns over the remix world. Oh, well. He's got the skills to make you jump and shout, making mashups that no one else can route. Kevo, the king of mashups, never gonna stop, combining beats and flows that always stay on top. From old school to new, he's got it all, a talent that'll never fall. He's got the ear for music and the touch of gold. Every mashup he makes, a masterpiece is unfold. With his creative mind and his rhythm so tight, Kevo takes the music scene to new height. He's got the moves and the flow to make you groove. His tracks are hotter than the sun. That's no excuse. Kevo's got the crown and the throne is his, making mashups that'll always be a hit. So when you hear his tracks and feel the beat, remember that Kevo's the king. You can't compete. With his skills and his talent, he's the one. Kevo, the king of mashups, and he's second to none.
Like the end.
Kevo, the king of mashups.
You know, you can just download our YouTube video, cut
Go back
this.
and listen.
Or you can cut this and put this in your Kevo show video.
But I need your QB wrapping it. So I got to do like a hoodie on Korkio's hoodie with like or QB with the
there we go
on.
Yes.
The mic, got to make it like legit.
Yeah.
Korkio got their hoodie on and then do it all over again.
And then rip the audio with Korkio saying it.
Wait.
Yeah.
I guess I gotta actually wrap it though. Like we gotta hoodlum it.
Fresh wrap it.
Fresh wrap. I'll crunch wrap it. Yeah. Oh, hey, it's still got all of my past ones here. I didn't realize that. So I've got a Christmas jingle. I've got a limerick about nut butter. I've got a limerick about Renee. And then I've got a haiku about Leppy and the Purple Key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then rap songs.
I like the rap songs.
Yeah.
So far. Great idea, Medberich.
A limerick about nut butter. Oh, I remember this.
Why does that make me laugh every time?
There once was a jar of nut butter so sleek, it was smooth and it glistened and gleeked. But when I tried to spread it on bread, it was so incredibly squeamy. Instead, I had to use a spoon. It was too thick to be meek. That was where we had limerick, squeamy, and nut butter. Those were our inputs. Yeah.
So silly.
No, ChatGPT is fun.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
I love it. Well, we're
I'm
officially
tired.
on. Yeah, we've kept Kevo here for 3 hours, so thank you for blessing us with your presence,
Yes.
our ladies' man of the hunt.
We're gonna do the one shout out. I'm gonna grab something.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I also have to pull the wiki question too. Oh yeah.
Ladies hat.
Where'd you get that hat?
That's so great. It looks good.
It does look good.
Did you happen to see the hats that were ordered for the San Francisco Bay Area team?
Yeah, I said I was gonna order one too, so I can like be part of the cool kids.
I hope they come out as good as that one. Like those are the only other hats I've done, so I don't know. Yeah. And obviously I'm not making them, so I can't make sure that they're good.
The embroidery is tough because I know like we tried to do on the wiki shop like I think we did a polo that was embroidered, and then the eyes were like shrunk down, and then K Hag came back and he's like, "You should do it like this and all that stuff." And then I took his design for that for like the QB on the hat or like the hunt the dip, because that was the same thing too. We did one of those, and the eyes came out like funny too. So like this one, the fact that this one came out, it was really good. I was really surprised. Yeah.
Well, and they sent me an email even to like they had to modify the design somehow, but when I looked at the modification, it didn't look like they had changed anything. So I
Yeah.
just approved it and hopefully it comes out good. I'm really excited.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sure
really
to look.
excited for it. And they got matching
Yeah.
shirts too. They got shirts and hats.
Love it.
Yeah. Only a
I
couple of the hunters from that area have ordered them, but um
It's
hopefully
more
more will
orders
jump
on
in.
Shopper.
Yeah.
that Fua Mike's Meeks or whatever, that guy, he's from Alberta, and he messaged me like the day before he got banned, and he's like, "Hey, you're going to Coin Up Fest, I'll get us shirts, we'll like match and all that stuff." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure, man." And then he gets banned the next day, and I'm like, "What the hell?" Like now I have to go
You
alone.
man.
Wait, did I know he got banned? How long ago did he get banned? Where was I?
Week and a half ago maybe.
Oh yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did he get banned for?
Him, and then there was this other guy, Adrian 88, and I found out about Adrian 88 because he requested a custom for me, and I made him a custom. But then apparently his daughter works with Manel or something, because Manel knew about this guy and he was messaging me, and I'm like, "What the hell? Like, how do you know this guy who lives in Alberta?" And like, I don't know. It's weird. Everybody in Alberta cheats apparently. So
Apparently.
Oh yeah. Friend. All of them.
Brand.
Interesting.
Well, and is it am am I correct in remembering that's where Beardy was too? Or no,
Beardy,
Beardy was Ottawa.
he's
No.
like, yeah, I think he's Ottawa or he's somewhere in like around Toronto area.
Oh, I didn't think it was near
Suburbs, but
Toronto for some reason.
it might be
I don't know.
Ottawa. It's
I think
Ontario
you're
for
right.
sure.
Hmm.
I think it's Ottawa.
I don't get it. You Canadians seem so nice. Like I can't imagine you cheating.
Maybe
Is
they're
that
just
how
not
that's how you
reading.
that's how you get away with it, huh? You seem so calm and
So
collected
friendly.
and friendly that yeah. Well, don't you go cheating, Kevo, because I think this game would be really lost without you.
That's why like auction house, I don't do anything in it now because I'm like, is
Just
this
in
cheating?
case.
It's like, yeah, like it's everything's such a slippery slope, and then it's like whatever. And as long as I'm not like spoofing and stuff, when I get the photo quests though, I do kind of have that like chest pain. It's like, oh shit, like
Yeah.
because I have a vault in a soccer field like right behind my apartment complex, and I can hit it from my apartment, and I get
Yeah.
them. I'll be like, oh shit, like it's 6 a.m. It's all pitch black, and I gotta run out to my balcony and like get outside and take a photo. Like,
Yeah. I've been getting nervous because like a lot of the minimal hunting that I've been doing is like the passenger seat of a car at night because like oh my boyfriend and I are going out grabbing dinner or something and it's like am I going to get a photo quest while I'm in a car at night? Like what the fuck do I do? I'm not breaking any rules. I'm actually a passenger.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know, it makes me nervous.
Some clarity on that would be nice.
Yeah.
yeah, this hat, so nice.
Yeah. It looks so good. So is that the snapback?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Looks
They have
really
so
good.
many different like styles too. Like the trucker hat, there's like a camo one, which is crazy. Yeah. So I kind of wish so it's a good thing and a bad thing. So we can also apparently do embroidered toques, but it I don't think that they'd come out properly because the way it has me design them, like the print area is weird and I don't even know what they'd come out looking like, which is a good thing because we've already got mama strings and those are the better ones anyway. But
Yeah,
I think
right.
it'd be cool to be able to have like be able to like custom design toques, but oh well.
That's like the other thing too. Like I think I've had people reach out and they want like a pirate or what was someone wanted a pirate on it, and I'm like, like I got to make the design for my mom, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm like, sorry, dude. But I was able to do the snowman because the snowman's like a very modified QB, right?
Yeah.
As soon as you're doing like the whole cat pirate's captain's hat would be too much, like the sword, and then the you probably do the hook, but yeah, I don't know.
Be difficult. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if you can get like an actual like the good quality kind of toques with print on it. That'd be neat.
They have pom pom hats too, like pom pom toques,
Yeah.
which they're really cute. But like, I don't know. I'd be kind of nervous about ordering one just because like the print area, because you fold it over, right? And so the print area is a rectangle that includes the folded over part and like the space above it. But how do you do that? Like you can't. So it's
That's confusing. Yeah.
it's part of their design software. It's a little messy. Like I also have not ordered a water bottle for the same reason, because like the design area is like bigger than the water bottle is, so it lets me put a design that is off the water bottle, and I'm like, what is this even gonna look like? So I stick with the things I know. I'm kind of bummed no one's bought a turkey apron yet, because I thought those were funny. They
are so cute. Come on, Warm, get your turkey apron. You love your turkey.
It's funny because someone had mentioned, I don't remember who it was, but I was looking back through old posts or old comments in Discord, and someone had said if Ladies of the Hunt, or if someone were to make a turkey shirt like the black cat, I would order it. And I tried, but the problem is like the turkey is like this certain shade of brown that is not available in the shirts or the sweatshirts. And its face is just, it's like eyes with this big upside down, it's like a jelly bean mouth. That's not, if you just put that on a shirt, you have no clue it's a turkey. It's not like I can put his legs on there too. So I couldn't figure out how to do it. And I don't know. I can't remember who that was, but whoever it was, I hope they just get the apron. I think that's a better option anyway. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Like I know with Artux, like in the Coin Hunt Wiki store, like you had like a small square for the design, but you couldn't do anything like big, or like you would have to do like a very small, like maybe a couple words and something. But like
yeah, and this is just like a big area that doesn't logically make sense. So I think a smaller area, at least I'd know what I need to do. But I don't know. Yeah. I'm excited for the San Francisco Bay Area hats, because they all got the original baseball caps. So theirs is a little different. So I'm excited to see how those come out, because they didn't get snapback ones like yours, which I know have like a tall front to them. I mean, that's the whole point of them. So it'll be cool to see how the baseball cap ones come out, because they're a lot shorter.
probably like a dad hat or something, right? Where it's more form fitting to the head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the orders have been blowing up lately on my end over here. Anyway, I've had a bunch of customs come through. And PBL and LBS even got more after her Christmas present. She ordered more stuff because she was like, her Christmas present was a sweatshirt. She's like, I'm going to Vegas. I'm not going to wear a sweatshirt there.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So the Ladies of the Hunt merch shop has been busy. But don't fret if you want something. Just message me on Discord, please, on Discord, and I will get back to you. It might take a couple days, but they're shipping pretty quickly. So, yeah, because I finally got Berserkers out. It took me 2 months to get back to him through Twitter messages. It was so bad.
Well, between the two of you guys, I think you've been talking about it since like Christmas event. So
yeah.
No, and you were seeing like how you were messaging him on like Twitter, right? And I think I did the exact same thing when I was designing the QB for him. Is like I messaged people like usually on Discord, but we were messaging on Twitter and I kept forgetting about it. I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I'll finish it. I'll figure it out and stuff, right? So it went on a little bit longer than I normally do, but
yeah. I never used Twitter messages.
Yeah,
That's the first message I had ever got on Twitter ever, I think.
I think there's a couple other people too I've made, and then I hate on Twitter too because if I send them if I always do like a backgroundless version of the QB when I send it, and on Twitter it adds a background, it adds like a black background. So I'm always like, hey, what's your Discord? I want to send over Discord. It looks better. You can save it as a PNG, and it's not going to have that like background they add in and stuff. But everyone's different. Yes.
Yeah. I think that's why I had to ask you for his, because when he sent it to me over Twitter, it was like, this, I can't use this, whatever this is. I can't use this file. So, but yeah, so please, Discord, your content creators and your merch creators and your people that you're hiring to do things will respond to you on Discord.
Yeah. Thank you.
But I'm excited. And if you guys, if anyone wants to buy stuff like jerseys or hats or whatever for Coin Hunt Fest, you still have time. I don't know, things take what, like, I guess it depends on what the thing is, but okay, so
it depends.
PBL and LBS says she just got her shirt on Friday. So she had ordered it. Let me see when she ordered it.
And it depends on where you live, I guess, too, obviously.
Yeah. The 20th. So it took, 7 days? Took a week. So it's not bad at all. That's really good, actually.
You should have one of like your logo, like very similar to like the one I think you made for Cuckoo Puffs, where it has the logo like for the pocket, and then maybe like a logo on the back. I'd buy one.
We do have some logo ones.
I think you have the one with the Doge on the back and then the small logo on the front. But if you had the logo on the back too, I'd probably pick one of those ones up.
I think we have a just Ladies of the Hunt. Oh, you mean like a Doge one with more logos?
No,
or just logos?
Just ours.
Yeah. Maybe we have it with just the logo on the front.
Yeah, we need both.
One with just logo.
The little pocket on the front and then big logo on the back.
Yeah.
It's a good idea.
You know, Kevo, what we could do is we could use this logo that's got you in the middle.
Yeah. Nobody's going to buy that.
But we know you will.
Oh, and Channer's just put in her order for her San Francisco Bay Area stuff.
Woo! Yeah, her ETA says February 17th. So, see, that's what makes me nervous. I'm like, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But it's for custom stuff. The custom stuff takes a little bit longer.
So get your orders in soon, guys.
Yeah.
It could be that the hat takes longer because it's embroidery.
For sure.
Yeah. So.
It totally just depends on what it is.
Yep. So.
But yay!
Don't hesitate. Man, I'm tired. All right. And I ran out of beer also.
That happened a long time ago over here.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget, you'll be able to get your little 3D
OG
printed
QB.
OGs. You know what I realized, and I was kind of bummed about that I didn't think about it before? What would have been really good would be to do the RNG QB.
Oh, yeah, that would have been.
Because the dice for...
Yeah.
But also we would have had to paint the dots on him.
Yeah.
I don't want to paint.
That'd be cool.
No.
No.
Not this time around, you know?
Yeah.
Too much stuff for Coin Hunt World this fest.
There's so many things going on. But I have this whole family of QBs now. It's so exciting.
Well, it's a collection.
Playing with, can you hear them over here? This is my QB.
The ASMR. The QB ASMR.
I have a black one too. I have a medium-sized black OG QB. But you can't even see that he's OG because he's black. Man. All right. Anyway. I said I was tired, and here I am. Oh, and Shu showed up.
Say goodnight to all of your QBs, Korkio.
Good night, OG. Good night, OG.
All right, everybody. Good night. Kevo, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for our custom QBs and like all of the things that you've done for this community. We're excited to see what you have in store for this year and for Coin Hunt Fest for sure.
And I'm excited to see if you can turn this into a self-sustaining business that like this is your new career, is just designing people's custom QBs. Because if this game takes off, you're gonna make a shit ton of money.
Or doing, graphic design work for Titanium Toaster or something. Never know.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do, right? That'd be really cool though.
Just don't get Discord banned again. That was a bad month.
Yeah, I was listening. I was following Manel's advice, and
don't ever do that.
It was such a boring month in Discord.
And Alriad came out of that scot-free, and he was totally one of us who was in the and he said he was so guilty. He went and talked to Fire, and Fire's like, "Don't worry, we're not going to ban you and stuff."
Man,
crazy. Yeah, don't do that again. Don't take Manel's advice again. That's never a good move.
Unless it's business advice, I guess. All right, everybody.
Maybe.
Yes. Good night. Quick reminder, if you're still watching this, you're still in here, please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And we hope to see you all at Coin Hunt Fest. If not, we'll see you in the Discord, or we'll, I don't know, see your green vault around maybe.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. Happy hunting.
Happy hunting.